Team is good. All right, perfect. So once again, welcome to Steel Seed, and I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Cool little stealth-inspired sci-fi kind of setting, kind of game. It looks really cool. Excited to try it out. Probably just standard mode, just for you want some difficulty, but also not too much. Hard mode, maybe not so much. You gotta hold it. Hold her down. Well, okay, don't hold her down. Hold apostrophe ER. Hold her down. Not her down. That's weird. Anyway. I'll try my best to balance the audio as need be.
Dad?
It will be all right, Zoe. Trust me.
Just trust me, bro. Do we trust him? Is he trustworthy? That's a very clever developer name, company name. Storm in a Teacup. The first thing that grabbed my attention with this game is that it looks very pretty. It's a very good-looking game, and you know, I don't really do a ton of stealth-inspired, stealthy kinds of games. If a game is stealthy, usually that's kind of like a secondary objective versus that's like the main thing. We were playing Stygian, Outer Gods, a couple weeks ago, and that game was cool, and there's a lot of stealth in that game, but it's psychological horror first, and everything else kind of second. When I first heard about this, I was like, ooh, keep my eyes out for this one. And then it came out, and I got a review key from Lorkit. Super cool, them hooking us up. So thank you once again to Lorkit for the review key. I think I'd also heard that the story for this game is actually kind of competent. How many times nowadays does an action game come out and you read a review and the reviews are like, yo, the gameplay's good, graphics are pretty, presentation is good, story, who cares? No one plays this game for a story, who fucking cares? I've heard that like this world building is actually kind of interesting. So that's a little refreshing, like a narrative or a story not being a complete afterthought, but actually having some heart and soul to it. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm not gonna overpromise, obviously. I'm excited to try it out. What's up, Whale? He says, whale, 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 what have we here? And then he takes a bite of an apple. Good to see you, bud. Starting up Steel Seed. Cool little indie game that came out about a month ago. There's mention of another character you can control. I wonder if that floating fella is the other character we'll be controlling. Beep boop. His little eyes on the display reminds me of Dr. Carroll from Perfect Dark.
Dad! What the? Don't touch. Whoa! This body. What is it? Stay back!
Yeah, they were like constructing her earlier.
Where am I? What have you done to me? And who did this? Wait. I can understand you?
Well, I can't.
I want to see my father, now!
Can you translate for me, lady?
Dr. Archer. Where is he? Head of Archer Industries?
This is awkward.
He was working on... I don't know. Why can't I remember? He said he'd be waiting for me.
If I could do a good John Benjamin impression, I would, but
You want to
serviceable at best.
help me find him? Trust you? I don't think we're quite there yet.
Just trust me, bro.
Okay, but just stay in front of me where I can see you.
Blueprints. A blueprints pun. Oh wait. What was the? I think I might have missed the pun. Unfortunately, fortunately. So here's our character. Right from the get-go, I would say, yeah, voice acting, pretty good. Pretty solid. Got the jump. Got a double jump. Hell yeah. I got punch. No, I can zoom in. Okay. There's like the dodge. It's more of a kind of like, yeah, there's sprint. We can slide. That's satisfying. All right. But in crouch mode, if you sprint and crouch, whee, little slideys. That's cool. You slide for a long time. Wow, that's some Mega Man sliding right there. Holy shit. You can dodge backwards. That's kind of cool. The side, yeah. And there's really no cooldown. Oh, if you double tap it, you'll do a little roll. That's kind of cool. Cool. Yeah. Blueprint. Right. Blueprint. Yeah, you say it out loud as you go, oh, blueprints. Some Warframe. Yeah, Warframe sliding the way we just keep fucking going.
Walking still feels normal, at least. So, what are you? Kobe.
I'm Beat Boop.
That's a weird name.
Kobe.
For a robot. A bit early to tell me what to do.
Long slides. I like it. Game is purdy. It's a purdy game. We look like a Predator. We kind of do. I mean, we're a cyborg, maybe, or an android. Like, it's kind of implied we're like, there's a human brain inside there. It's implied there's a human brain. It's a little bit uncanny, but I think that's kind of the point. We got like a little doodad on our hip there, on our thigh. Our robot thighs. That double jump action. It's a pretty cool game, though. Yeah, I've heard Blueprints is very good. I've heard it's a very good game.
Body. It feels so light.
Cool little platforming action. Now I've heard really good things about it. It's probably not for everybody because yeah, Will says maybe wasn't super feeling it, but no, I've heard it's a very well made one.
Whoa, am I supposed to know how to do this?
I see exactly how this is gonna work. Bloop, bloop. Parkour. And from what I can tell, there's no stamina meter. You just roll with it. And here we go. What's up, D-Man? Yeah, it's not a cheap game because it's still fairly new. But, no, can you like air dodge? You cannot air dodge. And yeah, no attacks yet. E, F, Q. Oh. Maybe that like points out your next objective. What else? G, P. I'm just pressing buttons. All right, so you got a balance beam here. I sprint. You cannot sprint. Oh, you actually. Oh, well, you're kind of locked in. You're kind of locked in. I think you could probably force yourself to fall if you wanted to.
It feels all too natural.
She's not struggling with any of these things. She's like, wait, this feels not weird. Body feels light and capable. Oh, I go around. Oh, I see. Yeah, $30 price tag. I mean, it's of course, you know, that's way better than a AAA game. You know, brand new Nintendo game. Like that shit's gonna be expensive. But $30 is a bit steep, and for an indie game, you know, indie games are usually a little bit on the cheaper end. So $30 is a commitment. So if it's a game you're not super sure about, like, well, it looks cool, but I don't know. Yeah, $30 is a bit of a tall ask. It'll go on sale, you know, eventually, I'm sure. And of course, we'll have a Steam sale coming in hot, probably in what is it, like a month, basically, almost exactly. Good to see you, Will. It is on Game Pass. That's good. That's good. Yeah, if you already had Game Pass, that is pretty nifty. Of course, not everybody does. But yeah, if you already had Game Pass, that is a pretty nice way to do it. Nice way to try out some cool games. And see, this facility is not in its best of shapes, but it's also not like decrepit, so it's doing okay. All these wires, all this machinery. What's it all going towards? What's it all in service of? So mysterious. Gamefly? Oh man, that's a deep cut, Dude Dad. We're showing our age by mentioning Gamefly. We're showing our age.
Yes? What do you think I'm doing? I really don't feel like I should be here.
Just bought Baldur's Gate. Yeah, exactly. Baldur's Gate. Yeah, perfect example. Like that's, of course, that's not. I wouldn't call that an indie game, but it is. Yeah, that's a game where you get a lot of bang for your buck, no question. But yeah, that's still a full price. I assume $50. I assume 50 for Baldur's Gate, or more if you got like the full deluxe edition. Now it does look cool though. I imagine Blueprints is probably great if you've played games kind of like it. But if you're like me and you don't do a ton of that style of like mystery game, puzzle solving game, I've heard some of those puzzles are pretty spicy. I've heard it's challenging and creative and very novel, very innovative. But yeah, like the puzzles can definitely can be brain scratchers. Ooh, 2D sequence. Oh my, that's cool.
What is this place?
This game has got some juice, man. I'm impressed already.
No, this isn't home.
Interesting stuff. I was gonna start yesterday. Yeah. I think I want to say it'll start in a month, maybe a little bit less. I want to say mid to late June was the last blip I saw. See? Is there? Oh, to like you have to crouch. Oh, are there bad guys I should be hiding from? So I just see this as like, oh, should I be nervous? Is there something I should be fearful of? Almost into June. That's right. We're getting there, man. We're getting there. The scale of like how big the area feels is very, very engaging. Like this looks really cool. I like the cars speeding past by a space highway. Nothing weird. I'm liking what I'm seeing and what I'm experiencing so far. Very, very cool so far. How to talk on stream. Yeah, I did see your comment earlier, Whale, where it's like it's a little bit tricky streaming to 0 or 1 viewers. I understand. I understand too well. Because I remember those days. I remember those days and they keep me hungry. Oh, detach, right. We're detaching. I guess we're just gonna slide in the water? Okay, cool. As long as that's acceptable. And then do big jump. Hup, hup. Yeah, I remember those days. In fact, D-Man remembers those days probably as well. Because there was a good... Now, granted, but in those years, I didn't have a regular stream schedule. I just streamed just whenever. Just whenever, just when I felt like it, when I had the time to. I didn't make time for it. It was much more of a just kind of whenevs. And it was in the early days of Twitch. There weren't as many people on the platform. There also weren't as many streamers, but still, it was a little bit more niche. But I remember those days. When I say days, I mean months. I might even mean like a year-ish. But again, it's kind of hard to measure the time because it was not like this constant unending. It was more like, yeah, for a good couple of months I'd stream a couple times a month. 6, 7, maybe 8 streams in the course of a month. Not a whole lot. And yeah, I'd just use that time to play through games that I wanted to play through. Be mostly single-player games, sometimes multiplayer games with the boys. And I would keep the chat up, and it was basically just me playing games and commentating it. But yeah, I remember those days. And like I said, they kept me humble because, I remember the humble beginnings, and I'm still in humble times. It's not like I've like amassed an enormous following, but yeah, we got people to talk to now, which does make things easier. And 1 viewer still counts. Still counts. Yeah, D-Man. Yeah, so yeah, D-Man remembers those days, I'm sure. You look at like the chat log and it would just be D-Man. And it's not like he was like spamming, but he was the only person talking throughout like pretty much the entire stream. Maybe 1 or 2 other people would show up little by little, but not a whole lot. And certainly wouldn't stick with it, which is fine because again, I had low expectations. Hold space to glide. It's like I kind of want to test it here. Can I do a quick test before I commit to this? All right, we just got to just trust me, bro.
Why do I feel like something should have happened?
Yeah, that's how I feel.
So my thrusters are broken.
That actually makes me kind of happy. I was like a little bit nervous, and the game was like, "Wait, it didn't work. Is something broken?" Yeah, so that we have something we need to repair, I suppose. Maybe there will be, dare I say, a Metroidvania aspect of trying to upgrade our character. Yeah, Dark Souls 1, yeah, Dark Souls 1, Jedi Outcast, like a whole bunch of those early playthroughs. Yeah, I had full Havels for that playthrough. Full Havels, and I think by the time I was streaming it, that was my New Game Plus playthrough. So by that point, I'd done a standard playthrough. That was just running it again with the same build and same equipment with harder enemies, but, you know, by that point, you've already been through the ringer, so you kind of know what you're getting through, what you're getting yourself into. Alright, so you can't just grab on any platform. It's got to be the little glowing yellow gamer paint platforms. Everyone loves the yellow gamer paint, right? Like these little fellas. And again, you can't just jump into any old place. Actually, well, you kind of can. Kind of can jump into some old places. Yeah, they're harmless, though. Some fellows, of course, will not be so harmless. But nowadays, no, generally speaking, I always say for me, it's a positive stream if more than 0 people pop in at some point in the stream, and it means that every stream is a positive one for me. So, you know, I remember the humble days. It was simple beginnings. And I enjoyed them, but this is fun. This is a fun thing. The question of, like, yeah, what's it like streaming to 1 or 0 viewers, and how do you commentate when it feels like there's no one there? Because we've all seen what happens if you pop into a stream when the streamer is just silent and stoic the whole time. I'll shut up because we have a cutscene, but I'll continue the thought momentarily, because I have thoughts.
This is gigantic. There's no way this could be man-made. You do realize all this smells fishy, including you, right? Sorry, but I have so many questions.
Game is pretty, and I'm impressed by the voice acting. And I find myself feeling engaged by the world. Yeah, I want to learn more. But here's Robot Satan. We have actual combat. I thought it was going to be mostly stealth, but...
Hey, stop shooting!
Oh, we're running. Okay. Why are you running? Why are you running? Now, I don't know if we have plot armor.
Everything is falling apart.
But I'm just going to assume we got to get the fuck out of here. I also don't know if there's, like, secrets or collectibles. This may or may not be that kind of game. I'm just going to be running and gunning, and of course I don't have my thrusters, so no hovering or floating downwards, falling with style thrust. Whoa! Okay, that was a cool sequence. Oh shit, oh fuck, oh god. Oh god, oh fuck, oh god, oh fuck. So there's no stamina meter, just fucking sprint until the cows come home. Are they still out there? Oh yeah, they're on their ship. Being a bunch of shitting shippers. Do I run the wall? Nope. I was like, do I do a wall running thing? Nope. We're just sliding.
Over there, that door!
Did the cool Marvel superhero run.
What the hell is going on?
I'm gonna move the camera. Oh, we got big. Oh, what the fuck is this gonna be? Oh, they actually did shoot me. It's cheating.
Even worse! What even is that thing?
I want to move the camera to, like, look at these things. There's a lot happening, man. Please be nice. I've been shot several times. I'm not feeling great about it. This shit goes hard, man. What the fucking dick in hell is this?
Let's hope that monstrosity is gone for good.
Okay. Are we good? I think we're good. And yeah, the wall collapsed behind us. Good fucking lord. I do find I should probably lower the sound effects a little bit. I think it was getting a little bit on the loud side of things. Maybe even lower the master a smidge. One smidge. Are you jump man or, excuse me, we're double jump lady. We're double jump woman. It's totally different. Got the Chaos Blade. I never did get to use I never got any boss weapons in my playthrough of Dark Souls 1. Good to see Aleph. Some Stellar Blade kind of vibes for sure. High-end Unity engine. Yes, I would say that's probably... In fact, I'm almost positive that's what's being used. Is Unreal Engine 5.
I can do it by myself. Another one of those.
Oh. Okay, that's a friend.
I don't
oh,
want
these
weapons
things.
pointed at me.
Alright, stealth. Can I sneak up behind and snap his penis off? Take his ass down. Loot the corpse.
I'm actually armed.
Wait, I have weapons. I'm armed.
Being silent seems
That's
like a
cool.
safe choice.
Oh, gotta hold it down. Hold it down. Crack it open. Good stuff. Good stuff. What's up, Cthulhu Tentacles? He is probably not gone for good. Is that a mecha kaiju? What's up, Meerkat? Punch in the piss than to piss in the punch. No, I mean, you're not wrong. When you're right, when you're right, you're right. Meerkat. I almost said when you're right. I almost said when you're white, you're white. And it's like, well, yes, I am white and I am white. So yes. When you're white, you're white. Yes, you don't say, Alex. There we go. I wanted to save the one. That's a good one. I'm not kink shaming. I'm kink questioning. Kink questioning. That's all it is. All we have is drugs and fetishes to dull the pain of existence. Hope everyone's doing well. This is Steel Seed, cool little stealthy sci-fi narrative-based game that looks really solid. I'm liking it a lot so far.
Okay, I guess
We're still in the intro sequence, so we have no idea what remains. Does that heal me up? I punched the fucking vending machine, stole all the Cheez-Its, and shoved them all up my ass, and now I'm nice and healthy. Little fellers. Little flying fellers. I don't know if they're repairing things. I guess that's what they're trying to do. Yeah, like they're trying to repair things. Or maybe they're just like cutting into shit to salvage and scavenge. Hard to say. Slide goes for so long. Now, the difference between this and Stellar Blade is our character's wearing clothing. Our character's wearing clothing, and if in the case of Stellar Blade, also you can't like see into our cervix, if you know what I mean. Like I've seen screenshots of Stellar Blade, and you're like, huh, that's a reminder of the female anatomy. Okay, yeah, I mean, sure, I like to think I'm relatively familiar with these things, but yeah, reminder, yeah, that's the labia majoris, that's this. Okay, yeah, no, it's like health class, so. This is not to say it's a bad thing. I'm always down for some cheesecake, but yeah, Stellar Blade, it's like, it's a horny ass game, goddamn. All right, am I stealthy? Or is stealth not an option here? Looks like he's looking right at me.
He's facing us.
Oh, I got sword now.
But to fight.
Hell yeah. So there's actual combat. So if stealth fails and you get spotted, you gotta throw down. Gotta throw down and slap some asses. But just to complete the thought earlier, yeah, when it comes to streaming to 0 viewers or 1 viewers and what that's like, if I had any personal advice, what I would say is consider yourself from the viewer's perspective. Because we've all, or from a prospective viewer's perspective, because we've all been in situations where you pop into a stream for the first time, it's a game you're kind of curious about, and there's not a lot of people there, but you're like, you know what, I'll give this guy or gal a chance, I'll pop in, and they're just sitting like this. Playing the game, stoic, no expressions, no nothing. Maybe they read the chat every so often. Maybe they don't, and they're just in the zone. And when questioned, they might say, well, there's no one here, so why commentate? Why spend the energy commentating if there's no one there to hear it? But that's the thing, like, there's lurkers. You know, you don't always know how many people are there, and maybe there's someone popping in, and I'll tell you, the cheat code, of course, is that OBS and Twitch and the tools you use to monitor view count and monitor people in the chat in the viewers list does not automatically update immediately. Sometimes it takes like a minute or two. So if you're looking at the view count or you're looking at the viewer list, it might lie to you. There might indeed be people there that it just hasn't updated to show yet. So always assume there's somebody either about to pop in or popping in for the first time, and that's an opportunity to demonstrate how cool and charismatic you are and implore them to stick around. But that is hard, and the only way to do it, in my experience, is practice. I got off easy when it comes to streaming because I was on YouTube for years before I jumped to Twitch, and I was doing Let's Play videos. And Let's Play videos are the archetypical example of you're sitting by yourself commentating over a video game as you're playing it. Some people, of course, commentate after. You know, they record the footage separately and do the commentary separately, but most of the folks back in the day would do it relatively unedited to take it stream of conscious style. So it's easy for me to say, oh, just get practice, because I already had a lot of practice by the time I jumped into Twitch. But really, in my experience, I would say there's no better way than to figure it out just by doing. And try to find creative ways to express your thoughts on a game you're playing, express your opinions on what you like, what you don't like. Don't be afraid to make quirky or even like stupid or weird observations. Make attempts at humor. They won't always land, Lord knows mine don't. But like, don't be afraid to kind of express oneself and put yourself out there, because I think viewers generally will appreciate that. They'll appreciate a little bit of like, dare I say, vulnerability and like kind of sticking your neck out there. And don't be afraid to fuck up and roll with it and not feel too self-conscious. That all is a lot easier to say said than done, but I would say like those were the things I've tried to internalize and I'm still working on. I have not perfected any of those things that I've mentioned, but have it be like a thing you're always working on. I like to see my stream and a lot of things in life, but definitely the stream as the proverbial car in the garage. We have a 1-car garage at our house, and I'm not a car guy. So thankfully, my projects don't involve taking up a fuck ton of space and pissing the hell off out of my wife. Thankfully, my projects are localized to a computer, but it's the same idea. Like a project car in your garage, it's like a meditative experience for some people. Maybe for others, they actually do want to fix it up and drive it one day. But for a lot of us, it's not like the destination, it's the journey. It's the thing to work on and to improve and to refine and to kind of chew on. That's how I see the stream. This will never be a solved thing. I'm always trying to find ways to improve my commentary, improve the stream experience, improve the games I choose, improve the OBS stuff. Like there's always stuff I'm chewing on. And I think that's what's kept me going over the years, because I think I would have gotten tired of it or would have gotten burnt out years ago if I wouldn't have kind of tried to think on it that way. And again, everyone's different. I'm not gonna like say that like these are like the secrets to success, given that I'm just small time myself. But these are the things that make it fun for me and make it a hobby that keeps me coming back. And if I had 0 viewers right now, the difference would be I wouldn't be responding to comments. Obviously, I'd just be commentating and playing, but I'd still be having fun. And that I would say best summarizes how I try to approach the streams, and also how I like what it was like in those early days and what kind of led me to now. Not super energetic, and that's fine too. There are streamers that do like maybe not super high energy, but or maybe not like super expressive, but have the more kind of like chill presence, and that's perfectly fine too. There's no right or wrong way to do it. I would say don't feel like you have to force it. What we all know is like YouTuber voice, or like forced kind of like, hey guys, wacky energy, because that shit can get exhausting. So definitely don't like feel you have to fit a certain mold, because the minute you like try to force them like that, the minute viewers can tell, generally speaking, I think people could sniff out when something is kind of forced like that. So that's like a fairly obvious one, but yeah, it's a balance that really is different for everybody. We got Elgaso. How many steel seeds? Well, see, I was thinking more like steel seed, which is to say, there's the whole thing about microplastics being in everybody's genitals. There was like some study that was done recently, and 100% of test subjects were found to have microplastics in their semen. Which, of course, in fact, I was just joking with Gracie about this last night. I saw a comment on an article, like a social media article that was about this particular study, and the comment was something to the tune of, "No, babe, no, it's fine. The ones full of cum scare me." I like that yours sounds like a fucking like an egg shaker. Anyway, so that's why I think of steel seed. There's like metals and microplastics and stuff in the seed versus I will yoink the seed. I will steal the seed. Yeah, if the streamer's catatonic, yeah. I get what Whale's saying though. It's like, maybe not like full catatonic, but like something a little bit more chill, but not just silent. Yeah. Fake it till you make it. Dude, fake it till you make it has brought me a job. It brought me a wife. It brought me a house. Fake it till you make it has done so well for me. Has done so well for me in life. Am I faking it right now? Probably. I probably am. Let's be real. But yeah, fake it till you make it has like has yielded success for me in life. So I'm not like exactly a life coach, but what I will say is that it has eventually allowed me to make it. And then you look around, you go, you know what? We're doing all right. We're doing okay. Am I chewing the viewer? I got the chompies. Hell yeah. Worst glory hole this side of the Mississippi. Excuse you, Meerkat. 4th worst glory hole. 4th worst glory hole. I used to be the 3rd, but then some fucking guy dethroned me, and I'm still trying to outsuck him. But maybe one of these days. Maybe one of these days. When you feel the energy dip, yeah. And that's the thing, too, because it's exhausting. I love streaming, but it can be very tiring. Physically, emotionally, psychologically. So, yeah, if you find yourself in a situation where you're like, ooh, man, I'm just not feeling it, or I'm kind of dragging, then, like, yeah, same kind of thing. Don't feel like you have to force it. Gotta take care of yourself. Obviously, because you can't be entertaining to anybody if you're like struggling to like deal with low energy, or if you're find yourself feeling like kind of hangry or just tired, or I don't know, like there's plenty of things that can cause things to just not feel right. So yeah, don't ever feel like there's like an obligation, even if it's like a collab with another streamer, that kind of thing. It's like, you know, if you're not feeling it, be like, boys, can we reschedule? 9 times out of 10 people won't be weird about it. But Alex, microplastics are stored in the balls. I mean, clearly that is unfortunately the reality of our situation. Admittedly, I don't know. I haven't actually read the study. I don't know how deep it goes. But all I know is that, yes, they said 100% of test subjects tested positive for microplastics. And it's not great. It's not great. Do we know what the effects of that are? Not yet, but they're probably not great. They're probably not helpful. Now, what is helpful, though, is having a legally distinct energy-based sword weapon attached to our person. It's not a lightsaber. We are not getting sued. George Lucas will not personally come to my house and slap my titties. We got this cool upgraded body. We got light attacks. We got heavy attacks. We can dodge. We can dodge roll. There's no block. No block, though. We can also target. We slap the crap out of him. You can also zoom in. And then heavy attack. Hey-ya! This guy has a lot more health than I would expect. Rip shit. So combat's, I will not lie, combat's a little bit on the clunky side. There's a little bit of clunk. A little bit of clunk there, but we're having a good time. I'm gonna go and slurp his juice. You ever slurp the juice from somebody? And you can't just... Oh, no, never mind. You can just bring the sword out anytime you want to. Yeah, combat's a little bit clunky. Not gonna lie. It's a little bit clunky, but it's not terrible. It's serviceable. Seems like you can't really mix and match combos to do, like, fancy stuff. This is not a combat-centric heavy game, so far as I can tell. Probably more along the lines of, like, adventure and explore and stealth, and sometimes you gotta throw down. There will probably be boss battles. Probably. So yeah, if there were any knocks against this game right now, it would be, yeah, the combat is a little bit scrungily. Really want to set a stream schedule. And yeah, I mean, the pros will tell you the best way to grow a channel is to set a stream schedule, and I would say they're probably not wrong, but it's not required. When starting out, what I would focus on is just getting the sea legs. Getting your sea legs, getting used to kind of what we were talking about earlier, like the idea of commentating to a audience that may or may not be listening in, and maybe they're listening but maybe they're not participating, so maybe they're people lurking but not chatting, but still trying to, you know, provide some kind of show, some kind of stream service of sorts. Not to get too hung up on setting a schedule. Definitely don't get hung up on, like, I gotta set up alerts, I gotta set up fucking chat bots, I gotta have an intro, I gotta have a theme song, I gotta have merch. It's like, whoa. That is a recipe for getting burnt out before you even get started. That's a stumbling block I've seen unfortunately happen to a lot of, you know, people who are interested in content creation, and they assume, okay, well, all the successful people have schedules, they have emotes. They have logos and graphic design and promote. Not what's it for? Like branding and like personal branding and all these other things. And it's like you need none of those things. You need none of those things. Because if you put all that energy into getting stuff set up before you even try streaming, what if you don't like it? What if you start it and you go, I don't know, I'm just not vibing to it, and you know, or you do like it, but like you set the expectations too high, because like, you know, you're putting all this energy, all this time investment into like, I'm gonna do this, it's gonna be great, it's gonna look cool, people are gonna love it. How can you do all that work ahead of time to get all this stuff set up and not feel the expectations be set accordingly? Whereas for a lot of us, it'll be kind of quiet at the start. You know, the view count will be a little bit low at the start, and that's okay. I unfortunately have seen on a number of occasions with friends I know personally feel discouraged because they did a lot of that pre-work and expected the viewers to come flooding in, and it takes time. It takes time and persistence. And yeah, that can be discouraging. That can be discouraging for sure. So yeah, I would say setting up a schedule, that kind of thing, is a good idea for sure. But that's more for like if you wanted to grow the stream versus just getting started.
Be quiet now, Kobe.
Okay, so I wasn't sure what that was. I was thinking it was an environmental hazard.
Okay. Let's give it a shot.
But it's like it makes us stealthy. We're like blending in, which is kind of cool. 7 grams of plastic, delicious, delicious. Tainted Grail, that game does look cool. Tainted Grail does look cool. You just need raw sexual energy. Show that booty. What's up, Unstable? Does anybody who knows about some good booty? It's Unstable. Stream to your friends and just hang out. Yeah. And you know what? For plenty of people, they use Discord for that. Where it's like instead of broadcasting to the aether for anybody to see, it's like more of a closed circuit. And Discord is great for that, obviously. Because you can just stream to Discord. As a kind of like, again, like a closed circuit kind of deal. I know plenty of people that do that. They say, you know, they'll say, I'm going to start up the stream, and I would get excited like, oh cool, can I watch? It's like, oh no, I mean like stream just to my Discord bros. It's like, you know, that's fine too, but yeah, I know there's plenty of folks that do that, and that's plenty for them. We got Auto Exec. What's up, buddy? Spend more time researching the perfect yeah, exactly. And then by the time you start, the interest wanes. Yeah, in the times I've fallen into that, it's because I've set the expectations too high. It's a tricky and sinister trap to fall into. And you know, in all fairness, it's not necessarily a horrible thing. There's a kind of person where their hobby is trying new hobbies. You know, they hobby jump to lots of different stuff. Now, certain hobbies can be expensive, obviously. Streaming doesn't have to be. You don't need a high-end computer. You don't need a fancy webcam, a fancy microphone. You don't need that shit. But there is a certain kind of person that enjoys, yeah, doing the research, getting like kind of a jack of all trades. Like you have cursory knowledge, you know how to get these things set up. And then when it comes time to actually start the thing, it's like, well, this is cool, but I want to try something else now. So, you know, in all fairness, what we're describing of like kind of losing interest is not necessarily like it's a failure and you're a bad person, you should be spanked. Unless you're into it, at which point DM me afterwards. But anyway, it's not necessarily a bad thing. That is like a fun and fulfilling thing for a certain personality type. So I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum. Other people, yeah. I think if you're streaming on Discord, it has to be I think it has to be a voice chat channel. And I mean, you wouldn't have to use voice if you didn't want to. But yeah, I think that's how Discord does it. It would have to be some kind of like specific voice chat channel. And you can bait them masterfully. I'm guessing that's to like, yeah, you make a little noise. I was thinking like you snap your fingers or fart, take a shit on the floor or something like that. Whistle a little bit. Stealth kills are silent. And I think we learned stealth kills, it's, I think it'll pop up what button you press. Enemies will become alerted. Combat will start using the environment to your advantage. Observe the patrols and get good. That is a Planarino. That is a Planarino. Hexen and Heretic. Yeah, those were fun game. Well, Heretic was fun. Hexen tried my patience. But no, I really enjoyed Heretic. I'm glad I played through Hexen. That was like a game of like, can I fucking do it? Can I conquer that game? Because it fucking got my ass. But it was, oh shit. See? Uh-oh. That's not good, yeah. Hold on. How do I go into... Maybe this is the extent of it. I thought, like, you'd be, like, sliding along the wall a little bit. I thought it was, like... I thought you would, like, be up against the wall. And it would kind of lock you in. Because I can just move around. And maybe I had the wrong idea. I'm not sure... Oh. Almost. I was about to ask, I'm not sure how good the peripheral view is for robots. And they're pretty good. They were pretty good. Still schmovin'. Shit, yeah, alright, so clearly I gotta get good with not getting everyone's attention. So even though the combat's a little bit on the scrungy side, we got this. Now, can I just run away? Because I'm doing some damage. Yeah, can I just run? Or once combat begins, or can I hide on this thing? Oh no, okay. Once you're in combat mode, yeah, you're committed. Because yeah, if you're in these things, it was kind of hiding your stuffs. Wait. Oh shit! Oh, okay. I'm fucking dead. So once combat begins, you're in it. You're in it, baby. You're in it. Onahole peaked with PogChamp. Are you telling me there's a Pog face Onahole? Okay, that does break my brain a little bit. That sounds like an extremely funny novelty. You beat Hexen as a kid? Yeah, that game tried my goddamn patience. That's a good example of a game where it's like, you play it once and you're kind of good. It's like, I think I'm set. Don't think I'm gonna replay that one anytime soon. But again, I'm glad we conquered that game. Not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. Oh shit. I'm glad how there's like a little indicator. There's the visual indicator, and also the game goes into like a bullet time kind of thing when they start to kind of notice you, and the yellow bar starts to fill. Obviously, if the yellow bar fills, then they go into like investigation mode, and if they find you, then you're fucking gonna get got. Perusing. I gotta be very creative. Don't just turn around. Don't you fucking do it. If you fucking turn around, so help me God. Then hide the corpse by slurping their goods. And it looks like I'm picking up stuff. Yeah, there's like upgrade points we're finding or something. There's eventually gonna be Kobe. There's different modes. Or different. Oh, maybe it's just visuals. Cat Zoe. Until I do. Don't tell Ilu. She'd be all about that. Yeah, so yeah, you can eventually unlock stuff. That's kind of cool. They call them battle suits. That's the default. What's up, Ryan? Silent, yeah, you mean silent but deadly. Got that SBD. Some Warframe, some Deus Ex, and Warframe. Every time Warframe comes up, I'm always like, man, that game is so freaking cool. And I haven't played it in like 8 years. But I really enjoyed it, and I would be down to play more of it. I probably wouldn't stream it. I think that's a game that's hard to stream, but I really enjoyed it. Of course, it takes some dedication. You know, it takes some dedication to stick with it and being able to grind up, because it is a grind, but really fun gameplay. Very, very fun, enjoyable gameplay. There's an image on Reddit for the Pog face on a whole. That is so delightfully cursed. So delightfully cursed. But, well, I'm imagining it's cursed. It sounds fucking cursed. Actually, you know what? Oh, yes, I'm going for it.
Without a sound.
No more tears, only dreams. Alright, so yeah, the peripheral vision is pretty generous, although that guy didn't see me from there. I was thinking maybe he would. Oh, that guy as well. Okay, so we got 4 total. Now, I could potentially sit on the little fella's... That little glitchy thingy. I might, like, just try to pop onto that, see if that's enough. Oh, you hold it! Oh, there we go, you hold it! That was the detail I was missing. I knew there was something. Yeah, you don't just go walk up and you gotta hold that shit. And when you're on this, you're like, they can't. You're like scrambling their brains. More concerned where the other fellow went. I give him the slurp. The old stab and slurp. Like a fucking Capri Sun pouch. Just, yep, stab. And then you give him the sucky suck. We don't have radars, by the way. I don't exactly know where the guy went. I just know that I think he went this way. The big robot sword guy. How inconspicuous could this fella possibly be? Do you think they get nervous? There he is. When they're like, huh, where'd my coworkers go? Where'd my broskies go? Oop, shit. They like start to kind of look around and go, huh, I swear Bill was just here just moments earlier. Classic Bill, wandering off. Taking yet another piss. Yet another piss break. How much piss do you really have in there, Bill?
I'll borrow this.
We're learning. Played some role models. Category Farce. Yep. Oops, I shit my pants. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, Ryan. Maybe not that shocked. What about Shadow Warrior? I have not played new or old Shadow Warrior. That's one I really ought to play. It looks really cool. It does look like a really enjoyable, like the old one for sure. Looks like it would be in my bag. The new one looks great too, no question. But the old one looks like it would be my kind of thing for sure. It's a new Battlefield. That sounds cool.
Thanks, Sherlock.
Oh, but look, yeah, if it gets even better, that sounds, yeah. Is it, can I ask what, I don't think I've heard about a new Battlefield game. I mean, for a while they were making Battlefield games, you know, all the damn time. Yeah, I guess I haven't heard about that series in quite some time. Is it going to be more, like, modern stuff? Like, Modern Warfare kind of stuff? Or is it going to be, like, old school stuffs? Or in the future, even. That'd be kind of cool, too. We're doing lots of future-y stuff right now. And this part of the facility is getting a lot more derelict and sad. Sad and dead. Except, I mean, some things are still whirring, and there's like, yeah, there's like people in ships and stuff. Oh, well, maybe they're not being piloted. Maybe they're drones, but still, there's some activity. This is fucking huge.
Doesn't this thing ever
Oh, this fucking guy.
You think?
When does he give up, man? Reminds me of Kraid from Super Metroid.
Get out of here! Go!
Oh.
I'm slipping. Ugh. Can't hold on.
Get good finger strength.
No!
Okay, the animation was a little wonky. I will acknowledge the animations were a little silly. Here's Darth Vader. Did you recognize me? Can't talk to him. Right, that's fair, yeah. But yeah, kind of more like in the modern kind of sense. Kind of like Battlefront or Battlefield 3, Bad Cut. Yeah, I never so full disclosure, I've only played Battlefield 1942. I never played anything after that. So I never played any of the Bad Company games, any of the like kind of more modern kind of Battlefield games. I've seen them; they look really cool. But yeah, I've been pretty far removed.
Okay. I'm glad I'm alive too.
But yeah, I know Bad Company 2 in particular. That's like that was some good shit that people really enjoyed back in the day.
I don't know, but let's not hang around to find out.
Got an achievement for presumably going through the prologue. So now the real shit begins. Adventure awaits! Huzzah! Now, can I break things? No, I cannot. And we also can't just explore any old place. We got that double jump, but it can only do so much for us. And there are kind of invisible walls that kind of discourage you from just jumping on any old thing and trying to parkour up any old surface. Understandably so. This is not really that, like, Is this no Skyrim, see that mountain over there, you can climb it kind of deal. We got objectives. And eventually we'll be going that way, I suppose. But how we get there remains to be seen. Like a moss that's going on the wall there. First we got our little robot buddy. Just helping to guide the path. And hopefully paths that will not collapse on us and fucking crush our skulls. Our robot skulls. We have a device we can activate. Oh, I see. We're just pointing him. We're saying, yes,
So,
go over there and
you're
press the
useful
thing,
now?
please. I like how we just teleported back. We can send our little buddy
Sure,
to
Kobe.
do stuff for us, which
Whatever
is
you
nice.
say.
Can I send him right there? Okay, so it's like context sensitive. You can't just direct him any old place. No, we clearly got to go up there. However, I was saying how I'm not sure if this game will really encourage. Oh, we had like fun camera. I'm not sure if this game has much for secrets or hidden shenanigans. It might not be that kind of thing. It might be fairly linear. Might be more of a, like Prince of Persia, where there's not so much for secrets but creative parkouring and that kind of thing. It says it fills me with hope. That's good. That's a good sign. A good heckin' sign. We'll take it. Especially if you've felt maybe a little bit let down by the previous, more recent entries. Hopefully the publisher won't fuck it up. Yeah, if EA is like letting them kind of vibe, then
What an inglorious end for such a formidable foe.
then I'll take it. EA has not always
You
been known
caused
for
me
being so
enough
generous, so
trouble,
we'll
dude.
see.
See you no more.
Is he actually dead? I don't know. Bad guys that are that big and scary don't usually just like fall and die on their own with no other fuckery. I suspect he's gonna like word alive at a very unfortunate moment.
You've got weapons too? That's
He has a little shoot,
scary.
and then he slowly recharges, so I can have him shoot. I wonder if his shoots can do anything in combat. Maybe do like a little bit of damage to a bad guy. For sure, it wouldn't be a lot, obviously. One thing I do appreciate is that this is one of the few games I've played in recent memory where the default mouse sensitivity is reasonable and not overly sensitive or overly dull. Like, just the default settings are pretty darn good for this game, which I appreciate. You can't, like, mine these things necessarily. Harvest them for their resources. Do I dare jump into the black oil water? Probably not. Probably not. Gives me hope, though. Yeah, I mean, it sounds encouraging. I'm certainly hopeful for sure. Just jump around to the other side. Trying to make sure to like take moments to appreciate, you know, the background and just all the scenery. It's a pretty game. Pretty game for sure. It's no AAA, you know, next level shit, but I think it's quite serviceable. Battlefield 4 kind of let you down a little bit.
This area is massive. I have no idea where we're going. Yes, but where does this way go?
Lot to look at.
I guess we'll find out sooner or later.
4142. That game
Not
looked
a very
really cool.
reassuring idea.
I don't know how well it was received, but I remember thinking, like, man, that looks badass. And then, yeah, I was gonna say I can just have him shoot. There's the other one where you can, like, send him to, like, press the buttons himself. Oh, I see. I was waiting for a door to open. I was just kind of putzing around. That's a timer we're hearing. Gotta go fast. There we go. We went fast. Life is good. 4 was pretty good. It wasn't as good as 3, though. BattleBit, yeah. I remember for a hot minute BattleBit was popping off. Is that game still fun? There's like that anxiety whenever a really cool indie game pops off like that. It's like, all right, when is it going to get ruined somehow? I would hope it's still good, but I haven't really heard anything about it, so usually no news is not necessarily good news. Oh, and going right into some shenanigans, but you can indeed have the little buddy shoot the bad guys, which is nice. The developers abandoned it. Oh man. I mean, the game did look really cool, and man, it was popping off real good on Steam. Was it free? Is it free to play? I mean, that's a big part of it too, obviously. Weak points deal bonus damage. Oh wait, hold on. Weak points, you say? Aim at the weak points. I mean, obviously, I guess like the glowing stuff, like their head, maybe. And of course, in the cutscene, when they get stunned, you can like just knock them off the platform. I don't know if you get like the points or like the resources for getting the kill in that sense. That didn't do much to like stop him. Wrong button. Hey. Oh, wrong button. It's F. F for heavy. Yeah, that's what it is. Right, you can't always interrupt those. Wrong button. I keep wanting to do right click for heavy. Oh shit. I'll confess, I'm not sure what the weak spot is for these guys as far as like doing the shooty pooties. Not turn my back on that guy. Oh. Right. Go ahead and slurp them both. I do see the guy does kind of take little shots on his own sometimes.
I'll borrow this.
I'm borrowing it. I'll give it back to you when I'm done, I promise. That's what we slid down on. Nothing else on the sides, I don't think. Keep looking for, like, platforms to jump to, but again, I don't think it's going to be that kind of game with, like, sneakily hidden secrets. Maybe there will be later, but seems like it's fairly narrative, which is not a bad thing. Need friends, though, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I kind of got that from the game in general. It's more fun with friends. BattleBit, that is. But it looked cool, and apparently, yeah, the community was really doing well for it for a while there. Big. Oh, we're gonna see the bad guy? Yeah. He's got a gun.
Your continued efforts to elude me will only delay the inevitable.
Kind of reminds me of Dr. Doom.
What is that thing?
You have
with a sniper rifle.
nowhere to run. Resistance is futile.
Maybe we can reason with it?
Diplomacy
Worth a shot.
absolutely will work.
Hey! We come in peace. Me and my friend here, we're lost. Maybe you can help us
This will
find...
work.
You are intruders here.
Well, he did use the catchphrase.
Okay, we're gonna...
He doesn't really look like the Borg, but he definitely talks like him. Got 2D mode.
Okay, he's not as friendly as I hoped. If he can't see us, he can't put bullets in our bodies. Take cover!
I'm waiting for him to shoot, but maybe there is no wait for them to shoot. Maybe it's just like... Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, I'm forgetting my... I'm like conflating dodge and crouch. He's got like... It's one dude with 3 laser reticles. The man's got like fancy schmancy technology. I'm jealous. Don't want to sprint too much. So then I'll sprint right into his open, loving gaze. His loving embrace. Oh, I probably want to jump up, don't I? I couldn't help but notice that, like, you can maybe jump on that guy and run up, but what does that lead to? Jack shit. So I'm gonna keep going this way. It's one dude with 3 penises. One can only hope.
Watch out! He's making it collapse!
Should I run towards it?
Mom. Soon.
So when they said watch out, I was like, do I run towards it and hope for the best? Maybe I need to, like, outrun this explosion.
Watch out!
I'll run towards it. I'll just run fast. Yeah, when I see something like that, well, I guess that's the thing. Yeah, if you if you get stuck behind the bridge collapsing. I don't know, running towards it seemed a little bit dodgy. Oh, now we're sliding. Jump. Whoop. A little slow down, that was cool.
Robots and making bridges explode. You think that at least
It doesn't say
trying to
robot noise, it just says
stuff
beep.
Is stopping me that important?
It's just kind of abandoned where, yeah, if the devs have abandoned it, then yeah, it has a limited shelf life, unfortunately. Did they say like, oh, hey, we're gonna work on other projects, or did they just kind of like disappear? Because if they give you a heads up, I mean, it's still cold comfort, but at least like it's the least they could do. If they just vanish, then ugh, that's no fun. Did they leave spots for our nipples? Look at that. They got a little like they got little lights where the Robertsons go.
Then I guess there's only one way to find out.
I'm guessing it's a save point. I would say it's a
On the
heal
other
point,
side.
but I think we're already in full health, so I think we're good there. Reach the device. Enter the device. We can fast travel, we can save. Absolutely. So there's finite save points. Good to know. I do know there's checkpoints at least, but this is like a real save point. I think we're already healed up. I think we were, yeah. Fast travel. There's nowhere else to fast travel to. Battle suits. I can't afford any yet. I don't know if you have to find it and then purchase it or what. Same with Kobe. Kobe is we can deck him out in some fun stuff. Can we turn him into a kitty cat? Mouse. That's kind of the same thing. That one, I was gonna say that one looks like kitty cat ears at first. Crystal fella. No glowing nipples? I know. It's
Go,
pretty
Kobe.
disappointing. Yeah, it did look cool. No, I never did play it, and maybe I missed out, honestly. Maybe I missed out, but it did look like a pretty fun one. Found some, like, murky shitwater. It's got these mysterious crystals as well. What does it all mean? What does it all mean? Not sure if I can make that jump. Question is, what comes next? Now, if nothing else, we can press this button. Oh, well, okay, we've reached the hub. Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe you do fast travel. I thought this was the fast travel point. Oh, never mind, yeah. No, okay. That is where we're going. I thought that's where we were. The hub. There's a website for that called The Hub that we all refer to sometimes. Yeah, that holy shit moment, right? Yeah, if I move, I'm dead. Yeah, that sounds very magical, and the fact that it's multiplayer, you could squad up with the boys. That seemed pretty sweet. But if it's Dunzo, then that's just how it goes, unfortunately.
So you're finally here. Come to me, Zoe.
I mean, bro, we
Hey,
just met.
Wait for me, Kobe. What was that voice?
Come to me. It's like, I mean, you don't know what I'm into. You don't know my tastes. Come to me. What are you? Some extremely specific Rule 34 search category? What do you think this is, bro? Come on. Come to me. You think it's that easy? Okay, yes, it is that easy, but that's besides the point. We found Dark Souls, by the way. Found, Lordran. I think Lordran. Oh. Okay, I got nervous when the game got quiet. See, and froze. Gotta load the cutscene. So no crashies, please. We can maybe rebuild it. I wouldn't complain. Looks like some dark... It does look like some Warhammer shit. Yeah, it absolutely does look like Warhammer. But, like, well preserved. You know, everything in Warhammer is, like, kind of, like, on the knife edge from just not working.
I was beginning to think you two would never make it.
Hello, God.
Do I know you?
Nuclear energy God.
I am Savvy. I once served your father.
I don't understand.
Yeah. Yeah, this game is like...
Millennia ago,
things are pristine and well preserved
the
here.
groundwork for everything you see here.
But only here.
Before his illness could take him, your father uploaded both your consciousness and his own to Vakdare, the central mainframe that runs this facility, and to which all digital data and AIs are connected.
I remember moments, glimmers.
Dr. Archer, your father, was a visionary. He could see what others refused to, a time when humankind's actions would make the Earth uninhabitable.
That's a good point, Farsight.
Place
Show
was
us your
built by
penis!
The AIs your father created to monitor the planet.
I assume it is.
When the time came to act with absolute freedom to safeguard humanity's future. With Earth dying, the AIs created Protocol Sakui to select and gather those who would give humankind the best chance for a new beginning. They have been stored here ever since, into the biological node, waiting for the Earth to heal, waiting to be awoken and return to the surface. That time has finally come.
I assume the answer is
Then what
yes.
are
He's
you
probably
waiting
got the
for?
Dr. Manhattan thing going
In
on.
the interests of
Mr.
security,
Manhattan.
the AIs divided your father's consciousness into 4 shards and stored them throughout this facility. My programming forbids me to take physical form or to leave this room. That is why I need your help to gather the shards. You are our only hope of bringing your father back, of awakening the humans he saved, the seeds.
Made of steel, no
I
less.
barely made it this far alive.
You are referring to General Hogo.
Big, metal, anger issues.
For centuries, Hogo poisoned its programming through the endless consumption of human-created data. Based on this, it became convinced that seeds would repeat the mistakes of their past if given a second chance. For Hogo, Renashita must be prevented, and anyone who poses a threat to this must be destroyed.
The data used to train him is all
Use the
4chan shitposts.
teleportation device
That'll do it,
that
man.
brought
That'll
you
fucking give you a
here to
bleak
access
outlook
the
on
assembly
humanity.
node. There you will find the first shard. Do not delay. Time is not our ally.
All right. I'll go.
They fed him on 4chan's politics board and Reddit's R atheism board.
I see your father's courage in your eyes.
It'll make anyone
See
just.
now
It'll make
why
anyone
he's
turn
so
bleak.
proud of you, and why he will be again.
All right, so now we've kind of got a stage set then with what's next for us. What's up, Pelican? Farsight says, "Don't boo me. You know I'm right." Good to see Pelican. How's the game going? It's pretty cool so far. It's pretty cool. It was sold to me as a very stealthy kind of platformer action game, action adventure, and it is that. But yeah, the narrative is kind of like not a throwaway. Like the voice acting is pretty cool. The I find myself giving a shit about the world, and it's very visually compelling. That's for sure. So I'm liking it a lot so far. Oh, I was not prepared for this. Actually playing on a piano? To what? To what end? To what gain? Oh, you hold it. Okay. Will I be given like sheet music? Is there a puzzle sequence? Is this gonna turn into a thing, or is this just a thing to fuck around with? It might just be a thing to fuck around with, but it's pretty cool. Move up the octaves for that hand. Yeah, left hand and right hand, I suppose. Oh, here we go. 8 and 9. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty cool. This was completely out of nowhere. Completely out of nowhere. Oh, enter to quit. Yeah, I'm thinking like maybe we'll be given something that says like play this song. Like Ocarina of Time, right? Play this song to warp to this area or to activate this puzzle. Maybe that will come into play later on. The fabled Hobbit music stream. That's right. That's right. I've every once in a while threatened to do some kind of music stream where I bust out the old instrument and try my hand at it. Yeah. No, this game swings hard above its weight class, I would say. I'm enjoying it, and I appreciate that it went the extra mile to do like some pretty cool world building and a story that, you know, in all fairness, maybe some of it's a little bit predictable. Oh, yeah, we got to restore the shards of our dad's AI, but like, or of the stored backup of our dad's brain, like that kind of thing. And he's crafted us or brought us back from the dead, more or less, as like a cyborg, or I guess like android with the consciousness of our past self.
It's
Like
not
some of it is
every day
maybe a
you
little bit
find out
predictable,
you're
but
humanity's last hope. If they just listen to me.
I'm enjoying it. It's like familiar enough where
We
It's
have
not
to
overly
find those shards
complicated.
and bring them back here so that Dad can fix all of this.
But it's mysterious and interesting enough where I find myself giving a shit and not being like, who fucking cares? Just get me to the next area, whatever. So I'm having a good time. Yes, I'm enjoying it a lot so far. Battle suits, so we don't have any we can afford right now. But soon. We're more than halfway to this one. Challenge hidden? Maybe we have to do other stuff to be able to unlock them. Maybe that's how it works. Go ahead and save. Might as well. Skills. Ooh, you can get some stuff. Health boost. Consume an energy bar to healer for a fixed value. Energy bar, you say? Do my eyes deceive me cost 0 for free in this economy? No freaking kidding. Hell yes. Special resource in the bottom right, I think. In the bottom right here, probably. Oh no, I'm wrong. It's down here. I see. Energy, you refill it by dealing damage. Cool. So it's an Estus flask, basically. A replenishable healing draft. Cool. That's really nifty. Anything else? Nothing that I can afford. Everything is too expensive. There's more where that came from, though. Data journals. Gotta press this button. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Go to the assembly node next. Sounds like that's where we're going. So it's not all contiguous, right? It's not all interconnected. You got to use the fast travel points in some places. That's fine. Not a bad thing. To be clear, if I look back at this place, the hub, yeah. It says 0 out of 4 bling blongs. So there's stuff we haven't gotten to yet. Probably more where that came from. Area completion 0%. Yeah, so there's more where that came from for sure. We'll be revisiting some of these areas in the future, most likely. Dive on in. No, it's a pretty cool game so far. I'm impressed. I wouldn't say I had low expectations. I guess I didn't know what to expect. But yeah, I would say this game is like pretty ambitious and is swinging pretty hard for the fences. It could have like played it real safe and easy and just focused on just stealth and just platforming and gameplay.
Let's try to find it quickly before we get ourselves killed.
But they made the world feel pretty involved. These little like look at these little robot fellas. I'm just trying to see what these things are. I don't know, I find myself kind of drawn to like trying to pay attention to the background details. The extra flavor.
A new function, you say? Connecting our vision? That's confusing. Just show me what you mean.
I am curious what he means. I see this dead guy. I can enter into... Oh, here's where we get to actually connect with our little buddy.
I'm counting on you.
We go into little buddy mode. Now it's something completely different. So we have shoot. We can only shoot a couple times though. I could shoot these harmless guys, but I'm not a villain, mostly. Descend. I'm gonna do a slight adjustment. I'm a fan of slight adjustments. Adjusting oneself slightly. Input mapping. So for the little fella, descend as Q is fine. Move down as Q is fine. I'm more of a like up is space and down is crouch. I'm gonna do one of those. There we go. Yeah, that feels natural to me.
Oh.
I feel like our guy's like he's like highlighting things every so often.
Let's go in there. See what you can find.
Now, I obviously could just go right for the main thing, eyes on the prize, or I could explore. And oh, do you get too close to the lava, your penis will fall entirely off. Don't want that. All right, so I should have known. I should have known. The game's like, whoa. This ain't no just go anywhere kind of game, Alex. I want to see though. I want to explore. I want to be where the people are. Go through some parts of the level, which is fine. Yeah, I saw lava. I was like, oh, is there something cool over here? No, there's not. Shoot. Or no, not shoot. E. F? Oh, F. Okay. I pay respects. I inject my material into the door. I gotta time it? No, it's just okay. It's just gone. Okay. What this? What does Mouth do? Gave me a whole bunch of the fun resources that I can use to buy things, such as making my girl look pretty. Battle suits. Okay, I can afford it, but I have to find it first. Okay, never mind. I can't make my girl pretty yet. All right, we see the jumps. Hup, hup. There we go. I wonder if we'll eventually get the thrusters so we can do some, maybe not flying, but falling with style. That kind of gliding motion that was mentioned at the start. Also, what do you think? What are you getting from this? You getting like Alien, maybe, with like the alien base, or robot vagina, or maybe both? I don't know. I feel like this is this site right here is reminiscent of many things. Don't go towards the light. Oh god, it hurts. Oh, what friends? What's that saying? Assembly node. That's encouraging. Assembly node. Area discovered. You don't goddamn say.
Whoa. I know I have
Big
to
old
be further,
foundry.
but so much lava. I don't think it was the moment to tell me, but sure, it's just melted metal.
Well, that's very reassuring. Hup. Hup. And no ground pound. No ground pound maneuver. I definitely would if I could. Actually, it'd be like Mario 64. You do a ground pound just before you land to negate fall damage. Mercifully, there is no fall damage in this game, but you know what I mean. And just jump through here. I mean, I can fit. Come on. I'm good for it. Probably can't run up vertical surfaces. We're not exactly Sonic the Hedgehog here. What if I go real fast? Yeah, Sonic makes it look too easy. Maybe we'll get a spin dash or some kind of speed boost eventually. And again, we don't have... This isn't painted yellow, so I can't climb onto this part of the wall. Gotta be painted yellow, like this over here. That's how you know. I got that yellow gamer paint. That's how you know it's the good stuff. And see... Oh, there we go. You can drop down there. Do I go up or do I go down? Now we're actually kind of given a little bit
This place is falling apart. Is it
more
me
freedom.
or the abandonment?
I say maybe they don't want me going there, but maybe they do. Maybe they do. Can I make that jump? I can't. I think that's too high. We'll probably go like another route and it'll lead us to that direction because we really can't reach there from here. All right, never mind. Maybe it is still fairly linear. Drop. Boop. I'm a little bit scared this thing's gonna like activate randomly. Whoa, shit, almost slipped right off. I was too distracted by that machinery. Like, is it just gonna turn on and frazzle my face while I'm walking by it? And of course, unlike Breath of the Wild or Prince of Persia, actually, I don't know if Prince of Persia had like platforming stamina. Maybe it didn't. Or there's no rush with like, oh god, I have to find the next place to jump quickly. You've got plenty of time, and yeah, there's really no limit, really, of time to work with here. You okay, bro?
That enemy is malfunctioning.
He's doing the thing where he's like, stupid, 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 like he's just being mean to himself. Like, bro, have a little self-compassion, bro, I promise. Or I'll just put you out of your misery. I probably could have just left him. I probably didn't have to kill him. But he seemed pretty unhappy. It was a mercy kill. It was an act of mercy. I saw those little achievement progress things saying take down 10 enemies. We are 9/10 the way there. Oh, here we go. Here's where you go around. Yeah, as you see, I couldn't climb up to there because it wasn't painted yellow. The yellow gamer paint was not present, but here it is. So this is legal. This is street legal.
Oh, that's not something I was hoping to see again.
Oh, it's the guy, but he's being brought back to life,
Fixing
maybe.
it.
They're
Great.
fixing him.
That's all we need.
I can fix
Let's
him.
just hope we find those shards before that thing finds us.
Beep boop. I know I keep saying this game looks, it feels very good. This is very enjoyable. More so than I was expecting. I usually try to go in with realistic expectations. I wouldn't say they were low expectations, but this is pretty sick. Hold on. Ooh. It even tells you the explosion radius. That's kind of sick. They were saying user environment to your advantage if possible. So yeah, if we find ourselves in a combat situation, I could break this now, but I feel like I should maybe wait to see if bad guys might spawn. All right, so these were not painted yellow. I'm still allowed to jump on these. Ooh, here we go. We got the wall runs. I had a feeling we'd have some wall runs in our future. Does he already have his back to us? I think he might. Oh, shit. I wasn't sure. Oh, yeah, takedown. Yeah. Fuck him up. I wasn't sure if it was you have to hold it or press it. Just jump into it.
That's gonna be useful.
That was considered... Oh, not taking down looting enemies. So we got an upgrade, glitch absorption. We can get that upgrade back at the place. We have more strategery, by the way. Or stealthery strategery. I'm gonna jump on here. I think I'm allowed... Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Can I be crouched and look? Oddly enough, no. Oh, shit. Okay. But know that when you're in that mode, they can still very much see you. Can I go around? Whoop. Whoop. Oh, I didn't grab the ledge.
These ones are.
I thought I grabbed the ledge. Doesn't work that way. Oh, what? Gonna whoop the fuck out of him. There we go. Not even give him a chance. Don't even give him a chance. Just fuck him up. Alright, so good to know when you are in this, like, kind of stealth, kind of like peeking around the corner mode, they can still see you. So don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. Makes sense. Lessons were learned. As is very frequently my want. I'm a big fan of learning lessons. Big fan of learning. Ooh, I can do the thing. I can oh, fuck. What was it? Right click. There we go. I can absolutely do the thing. And explode his entire ass. I might not be able to loot his corpse. Also, it's good to know that our fella that's like flying around us does not induce sus. Like he sees our little guy flying around, he goes, who cares? He can be flying out and about. No one gives a fuck. We're the ones that are the troublemakers. You want to go over to that thing so I can explode you, pretty please? It'd be so cool. It'd be so cool, bro. You want to be cool? Come on, man. You know it'd be awesome. I don't think it's gonna take the bait. Not gonna take it. I could try to, like, bait him back over there. Oh, right. Shit. Alright, so... You do make noise. I can't say I'm surprised. Get fucking got! Alright, so I can't loot him. But he's definitely dead. It makes perfect sense. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. That was cool. What the fuck did I do? Oh, it was a perfect dodge. Get far. Oh, does he, like, pop back up, though? Is that what that guy was? No, he was just a separate guy. Okay. I thought maybe, like, he climbed back up or something. There were two separate dudes, and that definitely killed them. There's perfect dodges, by the way. I didn't know that there were, but I'm glad I figured that part out. I did not get to explode him, unfortunately. I'm as sad about it as you are, but still there. It's still there. So, and again, not surprised. If you sprint, you make noise. They can hear you. I wanted to catch him before he, like, turned around, but... Oh, well. Oh, place that thing. Cool. We can get to the other side then. There's some dudes over yonder. But it's a timed challenge. Okay, anything else before I commit to that then? Can I break these? Oh, you can break things. And they might even give you some things sometimes. Now I am encouraged to explore. Here we go. Here we go. I knew this game would come through for me and would encourage my worst gamer tendencies, which is to want to explore every nook and cranny and butt crack and butthole and orifice and everything in between. I'm gonna shoot this one because I don't want to hit. I don't want to smack them both with my weapon and shit on the floor. So now we know. Now we know. I think there were some back there. Well, the explosive ones for sure. Right, go ahead and fire this thing up. He's wandering over that way. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, yep. There is. You do have to kind of land correctly. You have to land correctly on the spot because yeah, if you start that wall run too shallow, you will have a bad time. Gonna heal up. You fall down, it's not game over. You do take some damage. Whoop, whoop. So I'm higher up this time. There you go. And as you see yourself starting to fall, kind of slip, you can absolutely like jump before you truly slip off and maximize your reversal. Oh, is this my time? It's my time to shine. Yeah, baby, get fucked. And actually, it looks like when you kill in that manner, it looked like our guy did, our girl rather, did automatically get some resources. I saw a little pop-up in the bottom right, so maybe you don't get as much as taking them down stealthily and looting them manually, but you get something for your troubles, so you don't leave empty-handed. Got a little bit from breaking in the... Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe it wasn't from the takedown. Maybe it was from exploding a particular container. Purple. What's the purple do? I insert my device. Data journal. All right, I'll read. That's the dad. That's the daddy-o. Stanga. Okay, well that sounds questionable. AI breaking known laws. AI taking control of things. Who could possibly foresee this going poorly? I'm not going to read all this, obviously. It's not bad, but it's more than I think I'd want to read on stream at least. So, no surprise that that this protocol is where things went weird. Okay. And another protocol was the one that wrote that entry. Yep. Protocol Yazar. That's really cool. Question is, where's next? We can't jump up here. Probably that a ways. I'd guess. Stuff with searches. That would make the most sense. Like, how would you telepathically just get things from a dude dying? But I guess same question. How would you telepathically just retrieve resources from a barrel exploding, 20 feet away? So it wouldn't shock me if maybe there was like a little bit of something, but only truly a little bit of something, not a lot of bit. Of course, if we didn't already pick up that that resource drop, we would have seen it there. Another fast travel spot. No bad guys that I can see. More testing is required. More explosions. More yeeting of robots off of cliffs. Another Savi point. Maybe even a save point. Well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Navi in Ocarina of Time was called that because she was supposed to be your navigator, or at least your co-navigator, kind of a co-pilot. So Navi being short for navigator. Could Savi, the fact that you can save in Savi's areas, no, that's there's no way. That's impossible. Improbable. Inconceivable, even. Alright, I need to know. Does this hurt the fellas? No, it teleports them. It teleports them to the farm. Okay, he went to go to the farm, alright? Totally fine. It's totally fine. He's nice and healthy. He's gonna live out his days at the farm. He fucking evaporated. It wasn't even like he falls over dead. It was just like fucker got burned to vapor. I'm gonna heal up. I don't know why we have to like do the screen dimming, but yes, heal up. Battle suits. Can't afford that thing. Skills. Glitch absorption. Recovers a small amount of health. Sounds kind of nice. Do I need it though? It sounds nice. Do I need it? Is there anything I want to save my money for? Because that's the thing. You have to unlock it first. You have to bait them. Oh, you gotta do the challenges, bro. Attend unaware marked enemies. Oh, that's for... That's a little fella. That's his little thing. Enemies will hit in the glitch fields. Which is a thing that our little fella can spawn for us. That's cool. Headshot? Headshot. Destroy 10 enemies' weak points. Where are the weak points? Yeah, I'll admit that's something I haven't really understood yet. what weak points really consist of. More testing required for sure. Gone with the Wind. There you go. Headshot does sound kind of cool. It does sound kind of nice. Yeah, what is it? This one here? Bonus damage to the head specifically. We just have to, like, destroy the weak points. We gotta look for those. Let's get a Stealth Archer. Yeah, Stealth Archer before Skyrim even happens. There's also a Mine, which sounds hilarious. Kill 5 enemies in stealth without entering combat. So 5 in a row with no combat, yeah. 2 enemies' weak points in 12 seconds. Arrow increases the number of bullets. Mark a bunch of enemies. Yeah, I don't know if we've seen the mark yet. Rapid scan. Oh, I can scan. I see. I think our fella has the ability to mark, but I don't think we do. Consume energy bars. Delicious. There's baiting. Masterfully baiting. Noise diverter. Special projectile that makes noise on contact. So you can draw them from afar, which is kind of cool. Where's your energy? I've only done the one. Oh, a perfect dodge attack. So we need to do the dodge and merely do the attack afterwards. Or I'm going to restore his energy. Special projectile deals damage based on the number of enemies hit. That's cool. So like an AoE? Yes, it is. That's sick. That could be good for crowd control. Is this early access or full release? I'm having such a good time. I'm gonna experience the full release. No, I think it's a 1.0 full release game. Let me check Steam. Yeah, it is not early access. I don't know if they've done a lot of like post-release support. Oh, they have. Actually, they have a week ago. A week ago, they did a major patch that contributed a lot of cool stuff. Some bug fixes. Yeah. So there has been some post-release support, which is nice. Kill 2 dudes with a single explosive barrel. We can make that happen. We got plenty. So I might even save up. For that one, because at least we're able to heal ourselves over time. Looting restores a small amount of health. We got the health restore, so we're fine. Heavy attacks from sprinting. That actually could be really nice. Break shields. Ooh, good to know. Oh, perfect dodge attack. Okay. So perform 10 perfect dodge attacks. You have to unlock perfect dodge attack by doing 5 perfect dodges first. Makes sense. There's probably more where that came from. I'm thinking the same thing. I wonder if the battle suits are purely cosmetic or if they add some cool features. And specifically the cat girl costume. Because you need camouflage. What if I find myself in a place where all the robots that are bad look like cats? I need to blend in. That's why I want to dress up my lady as a cat girl. Not for any other reasons. No, it's strategy. It's totally strategy. It's all about tactics. Definitely nothing else. No other preconceived notions. Nothing at all. Nothing weird. Nothing sexual. Don't look at my browser search history. Don't do it. Please don't. Fast travel. So now we go on to the cart site. It's if I have any knocks against the game, any downsides, I would say melee combat is a little bit weird at first. Takes some getting used to, and it's a little bit clunky at times. And I don't know if I love the fact that each little sequence is disconnected. You know, you get from one into the next. You take the little warp, the fast travel to the next kind of like little area. It'd be nice if they were all interconnected, but that's a tall ask. So, you know, I'm not trying to say game bad or even thing bad. It's just like I'm spoiled because, you know, when a game has it interconnected, it feels very natural and a very elegant way of doing it versus having it being kind of broken up in this way. But the nice thing about having it broken up this way is you have, of course, very distinct save points, and in all fairness, you can see them, which is kind of cool. So I guess they are connected, at least visually, and that's kind of cool. At least you have save points on a regular basis, opportunities to upgrade your character. At least there's that. Stuffed cat developed by militaries. Had a camera and a gun. I did not know about that one. Can shoot from around a corner. So you like put it on a stick, hold it around the corner and then like pull the trigger from far away and cause it to like get the bad guys. Like if you have like a mirror on it so you can see the bad guys, that'd be fucking wild, but I do believe it. And go that way. However, I see there's bad guys over here. And in the name of the moon, I shall punish them. Yes, I would like to commit some punishments. So I kind of want to try some of these other mechanics. Such as, like, distractifying them. Oh, I think I'm stupid. I think we've already... Wait, hold on. I see a terminal that's closed. Is this where we've already been? Do I have the terminal? Did I just take the fast travel to the exact same place? Oh, fuck. Well, I guess if nothing else, now I guess I can cut my teeth on getting good. I think I took the wrong fast travel or something. Or maybe I took the right one and it opened something up. So I'm going to try to bait them. What's the bait button? How do I bait? It's 1 or 2. I think it's 2. Fall for hook, line, and sinker. What the fuck was that? And to that I say, your death is what it was. Get baited, idiot. And just like in true Dark Souls fashion, you can somersault through containers to break them. I want to try and get these guys too. I guess it's good practice if nothing else, but I realize that, yeah, this is unnecessary. I don't remember this like giant fucking gaping gaper of a orifice out here. Oh, except... Oh, actually, could you? Do you have the guy? Okay, you could have the guy activated. Yeah, alright, so... Oh, except that guy... smelled something, because we made noise. But he doesn't know how to get across, because he's a big, stupid idiot. And I feel like I would have remembered this. So it's like activating that opened up a new area. And also... allowed us, I guess, to go back a little bit. Has a camera to aim it. Yeah, that's sick. The master of the baiting strikes again. That's right. I'm known for many things, but being a master of that bait mechanic is something that I'm extremely proud of. Now, if I jump now, he's going to be looking right at me. And, oh, okay, he's already kind of looking at me. Trying to do this stealthily might be a little bit tricky. When he turns his back, that's my chance. Hup, hup. Alright, so yeah, never mind. I was thinking like, yeah, I'll just be a cool guy. It'll be great. Oh, he's got gun? You got gun, bro? That's cool. I'm gonna knock them both off. Get the fuck out of here. Ouch. You do not understand the idea of knocking you both the fuck off. Excuse me. Okay, that man gets it. Alright, I'm gonna heal up. They got a little bit fucked up there. Yeah, so I was the best laid plans, right? I was like, yeah, I'll just stealth around. It'll be easy. I was like, yeah, jumping all across that way to stealth. Yeah, it's a bit of a tall ask. Should heal up again? Yeah, probably. Okay. Back to the main area. Get back to the task at hand. And double jump. I'm glad the double jump resets when you latch on to the wall run. Also, what am I doing? I could have just saved here. Also, look at that. The little fella, he's back. I told you he'd be back. I told you he'd be back. I said he just went to the farm for a little bit. He came back. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Also, I'm full of shit. I will go ahead and purchase this thing. Now that I see how relatively easy it is to get more of the little upgrade nuggets. At first, I was like, well, I don't know how many bad guys there are. I don't know if they don't respawn. Clearly, they do. And I will get my ass kicked sometimes. I will need some health. Might as well. It's a little bit odd that fast travel, it's like it brought instead of me to the place, it brought the place to me, because I don't think this was here originally. But the stuff behind us was already there, so it didn't bring us to a new area. It just opened up a new area in front of us.
Hey, Kobe.
Wanna do your thing?
You tried to lead me to Savi from the beginning, didn't you?
Oh, never mind. I can just. No, I thought he was gonna fly through it myself or himself.
Created you. When were you guys planning to tell me? Well, no wonder you're so helpful then. I'll thank him personally later.
Just to be clear, is dropping down there bad? Is dying to fall to a horrible falling to death, death like that bad? Is that unhealthy? Oh no, I missed the jump. Ah! Yes, it is bad. Confirmed. Gonna not suck this time. Whoop. There we go. That's not an overly generous jump. You have to kind of get fairly good with the timing on that one. I wonder if you would have just jumped right down. I wonder if maybe if you're falling too quickly, maybe you can't grab onto ledges, because that would take some very impressive wrist strength. And listen, I'm a fella who has done some wrist activities over the years, more specifically my right wrist, but still, that would be impressive. Ooh, going down. All right. Oh, thank you, camera. That's nice of you to, like, point that out to me. Do I want to drop down? Maybe not. Maybe I want to go up. Nope, I was right the first time. Drop down. Nice they left these lights for me. Is it time to drop? It sure is. So cool. Game is it's so pretty. There's so much to appreciate about, like, the world we're in. It just looks badass and mysterious and a little bit menacing. Not overly friendly, but it good. Oh, you see it? You see it too, right? The devs were like, should we? I mean, does it remove from the immersion? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Is it delightful? Yeah, it's delightful. That makes me very happy. That makes me very happy. That's very good. I want to try for a closer look, but I think if you can't make that jump. There's no fucking way. I could drop down, but that strikes me as unwise. That little drop down, little fella. Like, I don't know. That might not be it. What am I looking at? So, that's part of why I want to get closer. It's a little bit hard to see. But that is very clearly a robot hand who has sunk, presumably attached to a larger robot that has sunk into the lava. Give him the thumbs up. We got the Terminator 2 thumbs up, like I'm sinking the lava, but we Gucci. It makes me very happy. It's like, again, it doesn't remove from the immersion, maybe, but I like it. I think a little bit of that goes a long way. A fun little pop culture reference. I think it's fun. Yeah, a little Easter egg. We were playing something not too long ago, and there were like dozens of those kinds of moments, and it kind of took away from the experience. I can't remember which game it was, but too much of that can be a bad thing, I think. But a little bit goes a long way. And that was the right kind of little bit, I think. Oh, it's swinging. All right, I should probably not overstay my welcome, because that one might just collapse on a moment's notice. It adds to the game, yeah. I'm trying to remember what the game was, where it was like, the cake is a lie, It's like, yeah, I know. It's like, it felt like a bit much. Haven't seen like having it happen too much, having it overstay its welcome. Yeah, no, I'm sure. What in the world was that? Maybe I would. I'm trying to remember what we were playing where it felt a bit overdone. It was something from like earlier this year, I think, but it escapes me. Whatever I was playing. Clearly, it wasn't that offensive. If I've forgotten which game it was, that was maybe a little bit bothersome in that regard. There we go. We probably just gotta climb this thing. Don't think there's much to drop down onto or much to climb over to. Going fast. Oh. Hello? Oh, there we go. There we go. I was trying to find the sweet spot. Oh, there it is. The Tower of Power right here. Hup, hup, hup. Now, if there was limited stamina and you had to be very careful about how you managed when to make those jumps and time it very particularly and not Breath of the Wild that shit and fucking fall to your death, then that'd be a little bit more stressful. Instead, it just is kind of cool. It's cool and stylish. There's another data pad thingy, I think. No, it's never mind. It's what he goes to. It's the little fella. Will that raise up the platform so I can jump to it? Maybe it will. Ember data. Oh, okay. So never mind. That's just something for future us to enjoy. So keep an eye out for the little purple boys. Purple boys. So maybe I can make that jump. Only one way to find out. Whoop. Then whoop. Confused beep noises.
Everything is falling apart. How old is this place?
I'm like waiting for it to collapse behind me. And what's nice here is that, yeah, we don't have to fast travel necessarily. Because we still have stuff to explore here. Yeah, maybe I was wrong earlier. Maybe there was a path to explore last time we popped into one of these, and I just didn't notice it. Maybe my eyes just got excited when I saw a save point. Seal up. And I'm a little bit curious about the data journal thing. We found 1 out of like 40 something. And it was like collect more to unlock more stuff. Oh, you can zoom out or zoom in. So yeah, oh, it's like it's stuck. There we go. There, trying to like do the mouse wheel. So it didn't reveal any of these. It didn't reveal any skills. If you reveal a certain number of them, maybe more things will become available. Or maybe that's how you open up more of these, where it's like it unlocks the ability to view the parameters to unlock. Maybe you have to you have to unlock the ability to view the parameters that it will take to unlock the ability that will allow you to purchase the ability if you have enough currency. The unlock, if you will. Do a little save action. Outer outpost. Yeah, I'm getting the checkpoints seem pretty consistent and forgiving. Insofar as, yeah, if you die, you don't respawn from your last save point. I think you pick back up from the last checkpoint, which happens automatically, of course. But if you were to save and quit, I think then you might be limited to specific checkpoint shenanigans. It probably works like that, yeah. Which is not a bad thing necessarily, because all the skills that were mentioned, and I really do think all of them, all the skills that were mentioned, I don't think any of them are really going to be necessary. They will be beneficial, but it's not like, oh, fuck, I need that to progress. It's not like, oh, I need that. Why can't Metroid crawl? I need the Morph Ball. I can't progress without it. They're just supplementary. So to that end, I don't think that's a negative way to do it at all. It is a little weird, but not necessarily negative. It gives you a lot of things to do for sure. It gives you things to work towards. But no horrible punishments if you can't get it. So Kobe can indeed highlight for us. Interactable objects. Hidden pathways. That sounds nice. B button to mark the aimed enemies. So aim at them and mark. I wonder how long it marks them for. He can be spotted. Okay. So Kobe is not invisible. We can enter Kobe mode, I guess, pretty much anytime.
There's too many enemies here. I think this time we'll need a plan.
Apply the mark. Can you remove the mark? Yes. I'll definitely mark him because we're going to want to deal with him first. Explosive barrels. I'm assuming keeping high, staying high, is a not bad way to do it. Staying out of their viewpoints. If we get too close, they'll get a little bit scared. I'm going to try to deal with the dudes first. Let's see if there's a limit to how many dudes I can mark. 2. Any limit at all? 4. Because we have one of our... Oh, look, okay, it's a maximum of 3. Oh, no, I'm wrong. I'm full of shit. Because we had that one thingy that's... Woo. Yeah, I just bumped into a wall. We had that one thing that says, like, yeah, having Zoe take down marked enemies. We definitely want to mark dudes. I've marked all the duders. And there's no downside from what I can tell. So you might as well. Might as well. It makes the UI a little bit busy. A little bit slightly clunky, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. We could just set him right into the keys to open up things. I think I'm just gonna pop right in. How do I switch back? 1? Yes. I'm gonna trust my wits and my gamer skills to get good. I'm very confident in my ability to be confident. We could just go right for that middle area.
Sensors triggered. Investigating.
Okay, so I clearly made noise when I maybe didn't want to. Oh, that's a thing they can do? Oh, that's a thing they can do. All right. Well, I guess we're getting loud and proud then. Didn't take long. Can we at least not draw in every dude in the whole world? Yeah, let's just go back here. We're gonna get weird. Here we go. I need you to reveal your weak spot to me, please. I can destroy it. Is it this? Maybe. Is it your gun? Is it your stupid fucking face? And hiya! Get fucked! Got fucked. Good. So, I think what happened there is I made too much noise. I approached too quickly and too excitedly. Clearly, slow and steady will it win the race? Will it at least get me further along into the race. But I appreciate the game isn't like, you got spotted, now you're fucking dead. It's like, you got spotted, you have to be a little bit, you know, time to like go loud and proud at least. But they do give you tools to roll with, literally to roll, to roll when things get a little bit silly. Now, am I allowed to bait even in the quiet areas? I think probably not. Now, what I can do is get his ass from the stealth area, I think. And of course, when you slurp them of their resources, it does remove their corpses. I don't know if, like, the bad guys can see the corpses and react and go like, oh god, there's an intruder here. I don't know if it works that way. It'd be interesting if it does, but yeah, I don't know if it's that kind of situation. Might be a good opportunity to pull one of them, but I would only want to pull one. If I pull two, then we're in a situation. The gap there is going to be a little bit tricky, potentially. Just... Yep. You want to, like, wander real close to here. That'd be really cool. They probably don't very often just, like, wander up. And that guy is kind of overseeing all this, but he's more looking that way. Yeah, like you. If you want to keep walking forward, bro, that'd be really cool. But it wouldn't shock me if maybe they would choose not to walk into this field. He's just gonna move back. I'm gonna try my hand at this guy. I'm surprised that guy didn't see me. I'm gonna then try the... I'm gonna do the bait strategy. Because I definitely want to get more bait kills. I'm gonna try it.
Detected.
Only got the one. Good. shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yeah, unfortunately... Wait, what? Can I just hide here? Oh, God. Oh, he's a sniper man's. Alright, yeah, maybe not my most brilliant move. You know what? Can I just run the fuck away? Can we just reset? Can we start over? Hi, my name's Alex. I'm a streamer. I like playing video games. It does not work that way. How do I reveal your weak spot? Your head? Is your big stupid face who's stupid? And it's stupid? Oh, it's that thing! That's the weak spot. Ouch. Shit. Shit. Could you sit still, please, and not be covering things with your arms? There we go. Do you have more, or do you just have the one? See, like, other glowy things, but nothing else that, like, really sticks out. Oh, fuck. Once again, lessons continue to get learned. The guy has maybe lost interest in us. Oh, although he's sprinting. Yeah, that's a little bit alarming. Maybe he's bothered that I've slurped the dudes. I draw him. I draw him in. Snappy snap.
Sensors triggered.
There we go. Ooh. They can climb over stuff. Oh, fuck! I thought it was facing the other way. All right, damn it. I gotta get good, man. I gotta get good, and I know I can. I killed him off the edge, so no resources for Alex. I know I can get good. I know I can get good, but like, you have to be smart about these things. You have to be very observant. Be detail-oriented. But again, when you do inevitably fuck up stealth, it's not like you're screwed. You have enough toys to play with, so which I do appreciate. It's dark in here. It's dark and spooky. Of course, you could use the, and maybe this is what I should have done, use this to kind of like navigate around some of those spots. These are dead bad guys. They sure are. Sure are. I'm slurping his bros and he's jealous. Who could blame him? What's up, Ace? Jealous of slurping the boys, slurping the bros? I'd be jealous too. Can't say I blame him. I'd be a little jelly too. Now the good news is I think we're good on bad guys. And I think I did stealth takedowns of exactly one of them. So, maybe not the best track record, but there's still plenty of game, I'm sure, in which I can get good. Hopefully. And break the resource thingies, give me more little giblets, little upgrade giblets, and more equally importantly at least, have my little fella do the thing. Okay, so there's 2 keys for this area. 2 triggers. Wonderful thing about triggers. These triggers are wonderful things. Yeah, no, I think truly everyone is dead. The robots are dead. Or no, actually, no, it's the humans are dead. We use poisonous gases and we poison their asses. No, I think I did 2 stealth takedowns. I had 2 of them. Which is better than 1. Even more than 1, if you can believe it. Of course, if I wander into a spot where more bad guys are, I will, you know, regroup and collect myself. There's a little purple thingy. This, of course, is I think is the main terminal. The purple thing is going to be optional. And I love me some good optional collectibles. I love collecting forbidden, illegal gamer knowledge. Sign my shit up right there. Bloop. That's why it closes, because it's illegal. No entry for like major data journals, major shit. And more protocols and such. Again, I'm not going to read the whole thing. Saving mankind from self-made misery. It was unorthodox, rather. So coded as so that's presumably what allowed our protagonist to be saved off as a seed, to be revived in a steel format even. And then Sakui, which we heard once before. Worm Titan Shamir? Is that the big fellow we saw earlier? Oh, no. Guardian Protocol Hogo. That was the big guy, yeah. Okay. Sometimes big lore dumps like that can be a little bit much. Of course, I'm just skimming them, but sometimes these things can get a little bit long on the tooth. Do I want to go ahead and press this thing? Sure. And by press, I mean punch. And I think that just gives you resources. I don't think it actually activates anything. I'd forgotten what those things, what their significance was. We could have followed the dude into here as well. Gonna not blow that up, because I do not have a death wish. Explosive barrels over here. Anything else I can collect? Any other fun trinkets? I'm a big trinket goblin. Games like this love me some upgrade thingy-majiggies. That's cool how it glows green once it's activated. And you can then trace the lines and say, all right, well, the other one I want is probably on this other side, given what that guy's doing. That's pretty neato. I appreciate how, like, the edge of the sword, it kind of glitches out a little bit. That's kind of a cool little effect. One of these things, yes, please. I'll slurp up the goods. Does it leave marks on the wall? I did not notice it leaves marks on the wall. Very Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy-esque. Not quite as dynamic, but still pretty cool. Cool little extra detail. There's a lot of just fun, very creative extra details in this game that I'm very much appreciating. I didn't actually have to go up. I just wanted to. Oh, never mind. I'm full of shit. Oh, this was the purple. Okay. Alright, so in that case, I might be full of shit then. Let's... Oh, it's right there. Herp derp. Alright, can I think I have to activate it from up top, actually. I just walked right past it. Well, you could have also not even gone around. You could have just jumped up this way. So thankfully, this game gives you a lot of ways to approach a stealth problem. You could try to lure them to barrels and explode them. You could attempt stealth and just be bad at it like I was doing. You could lie in wait and use no tools and just try to be proper in your placement.
I'm hearing some noise. Let's check
your
the
tactical
cage.
placement and such.
call that an
No one way
elevator?
to do it, which is kind of cool. No one right way. Plenty of wrong ways. Plenty of ways to fuck it up. But no single right way to do it, which is kind of nice. So some freedom of choice. We found the red eyeball. Got some pink eye. Just somebody farting. Some guy farted in this guy's face, and that did it. Do I want to catch this? Okay, it'll catch it automatically. Oop. Or I could have just like leaped off.
There's something there.
See a green thing. Oh, never mind. I got all excited. All right, time to do some slidings. Hup, hup.
Close one.
I almost skipped the bottom one. For a moment, I thought this was maybe going to be a boss arena. I would imagine there will probably be boss fights in this game. That's what feels inevitable. I'm not afraid. I fear nothing. I fear no man, or cyborg, or android, or beast. And make that jump? I don't actually think there's much of a jump to make. What I might be able to do is just like jump and do a stealth takedown from the air. If I try to make that jump, I don't think there's anything to land on. Get his ass. Technically a stealth takedown. Technically, it still works. It still works. You can go that way, or there was a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. The robot's a dude. Uneven terrain. I bet it's gonna wrap around anyway. So I bet I don't need to overthink this. Actually, I might be full of shit. It might not wrap around. The uneven terrain makes me a little bit nervous. Oh, he's doing the stupid. He's like banging his head on the wall. In that case, I will relieve him of the burden of existence. It would be kind of cool if there were different animations for different takedown situations. The aerial one is obviously quite different, but like the one where you just go up and stab is the same one as if he was a normally functioning robot. What if there was one where you like he's banging his head on the wall, so you just take him and just go goo, like force his head against the wall a bunch of times, just fucking splatter his robot brains. Extra ultra violence, that's all I ask. Shattering robot brains, is that so much to ask? Also, I guess the implication here is that this is the reject pile. As look at this pile of robot carnage. So he was like still partly functional, but not fully. And well, like I said, we've relieved him of his sadness. I'm gonna assume this is maybe an optional path. That other path seemed more legit. This one might be illegit, but maybe, perhaps, worthy of not being able to quit. Oh, the flashlight, I got nervous. These are... Oh, they compact the rejected robots into cubes. Some environmental storytelling shit right here. Can't actually go up that way, but you can see what's going on here. There you go. There you go. If I was an android cyborg fella, this would be fucking horrifying. As a human, full flesh and blood, I feel no connection. But if I was an android, I'd be like, dear God, my brothers and sisters, what happened to you? So noble. That's probably the voice I would use. Mother of God. Hey. That. We might be about... there's a little bit more of exploring. Are there going to be zombie robots, do you think? Where they're like partly deconstructed but not fully, and they're like, we crave acceptance by our creator, and they're like partly robot brain dead, and they're kind of zombies, and they're spooky. Because this is like getting dark and spooky over here, and I'm wondering if I should be feeling spooked out right now. Can I go up here? I don't think I can. Nope, can't jump it. What I can do is this. Well, once again, the question is this the main path, or is this a bonus path that leads to something cool for cool gamers? I want this. My gut tells me bonus. Oh shit! My gut tells me bonus path. Oh, I thought it was gonna be dead. I thought I was dead. I couldn't see him until I jumped up, so that's a slight downside. Oh shit! He actually can still see me. All right. We'll just hide. Let's hide. Lie in wait. You know, I could send my little fella. Have eyes on him to highlight him. There we go. That at least will help recognize where he's going to be. It won't help us know where he's which way he's facing, unfortunately, but if I take it slow enough, hopefully it'll be fairly obvious. Now, he didn't technically see me. He probably heard me. But his little meter never turned yellow. It stayed white the whole time. There we go. Jumps over. Very elegant. Now, how long of a cycle does this man have? Alex, you don't just ask how long someone's cycle is. You know what I meant. It's cool how it, like, jumps over the thing. Seems a little bit unnecessary, but still very, very, very cool. Oh, you fucking fucker. Who fucks? Shoot the leg. Kind of like sweep the leg. Ouch. Whoa, shit. Woo! Almost fell to my death. I shot his little weak point, but didn't capitalize. Yeah, in that instance, it's like, damn, how do you like hoist yourself up and close the gap in time for you to like actually get this takedown. Now, can I make the noise from here?
Future scraps incoming.
That doesn't really help to make the noise, and yeah, I'd have to like jump around to the other side or something. Oh, he's over on that side. What the heck? That's allowed? You're allowed to do that? He is allowed to do that. What a cheater. And now I can't even collect the spoils. That's okay. Another dude up that. Oh, I think. No, he's doing the thing, banging this out on the. Okay, never mind. He was the only like functional dude up here, I think. Also, I guess the flashlight doesn't give me away when maybe it ought to. It's so sad. Again, it's a mercy kill. Just put him out of his misery. Surprise, motherfucker! Well, I've demonstrated that though I may not be the best at these games, I'm having a fun time. And that's something you can't put a price on. You can't put a like a gamer score on that. Oh, what I could have done was jump up from there across here, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if there would have been a way to do that without getting that guy's attention. You can still go up this way, by the way, so we're not done. It ain't over till it's over. Anything else on that side? I don't think there is. Oh, I see now. You can only reach it by jumping off of this guy. I see. There we go. Now, what's this all going to lead to? If this is indeed an optional area, I'm going to feel really silly. Actually, no. I think I'd feel more silly if it was not optional. If this led to the main area. Damn, I think it does lead to the main area. So that begs the question then. Is this fall damage going to kill me? Here, I'm gonna drop back down. I'm gonna go fast. Thump. Can I catch that wall? That'd be very cool if I could. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, there we go, there we go. We'll be so quick. We'll be so fast. So this other area that I saw from afar. This to me, like when we first emerged, yeah, like you see the green thing. It's like, oh, that's clearly the right way. So what does this lead to then? If this is not the main destination station. That's a little bit ominous. Oh, they're holding the cubes. The cubed up robot boys.
Hey, Kobe. Safi is very friendly, don't you think? I wonder what he reads the whole day. Everything.
Oh my.
That's quite a lot, but I believe it.
Kinda cool watching them do the thing. I see the little fellow. What if that's like a grappling hook thing? So you could shoot it. If there's any sort of functionality. Kind of mesmerizing watching all the big arms that are presumably just doing their own thing. They're not being controlled by sentient operators. They're just running on protocols. Like cubes of cubed out robot fellas. Is it inappropriate? Oh, is this a Portal reference? It might. Well, no, probably not. Probably not. Thought that kind of looked like GLaDOS' head. We'll just say that these are bricks of robots, and when you compact them into bricks, they get bricked up. So we're getting bricked up tonight. That's what this is. It's all very cool. A little spot. A cart waypoint. Oh. Well, before I do that, let's not put the cart before the horse, if you will. We have some of the fun things. Includes this thing. Excuse me. I got so excited I had to explode out of my nose. Happens to the best of us. We all get a little bit excited sometimes. Perfectly natural. I can't go out that way. This is a little bit ominous. Like fucking melted ass shit out here. We actually have some branching paths now, which is kind of cool. Got a safe one, which is nice. Go and heal up first and foremost, heal up. And I'm a little bit curious, how are we doing on skill progress? So, I technically haven't gotten any glitch field kills yet. There was the one guy we snagged when we were like, it pulled ourselves out of a glitch field to kill him. Maybe you could use the distraction, the bait move to like have them walk through a glitch field and then pick him up. Because that glitch field, the mobile glitch field sounds great. I am indeed breaking weak points. That's something to watch for whenever we're like in non-stealth combat, of course. That one will take some time, obviously. We got 2 takedowns of those guys, which is nice. 2 enemy weak points in 12 seconds. That's absolutely doable. We can definitely do that. 10. Oh, just mark a bunch of enemies. That gets us the rapid scan. Not rabid scan, rapid scan. Which allows us to scan. Or I guess, mark, I suppose. Those interactables for a limited time. Uses an energy bar, though. Consume more energy bars and utility skills. You get more energy. We've done that once. Yeah, we've only killed 1 baited dude. Only done 1 perfect dodge. Okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Go ahead and save. Yes, please. A little bit further, at least. Then I wonder if this will be something spooky. Into the hallway.
Like
Behind the car.
some
Okay.
super cool
So now I know for
futuristic
sure.
transport, or
I got the confirmation. This absolutely is main direction
sometimes you need
energy.
a little wishful thinking just to keep on living.
Yeah, this is also, yeah, if you stand up you lose your stealth bonus. All right, so now we know my first instinct was correct. That is the main area. All right, so I'm gonna do 1 more quick bounce back. Now the nice thing is that it's pretty quick. Get into these two different areas. I knew there was something though. I knew there was something about this direction that felt like the main one. I was getting discouraged though, because that was the thing we reached at the top. Was that same? Oh, you're back. Oh, because I saved. That's why. It's because I saved. Good to know that's a thing. Oh shit, wrong button. Oh shit. It's. Oh fuck. What is it? Right click. There we go. It's like I'm fucking brain dead. What the hell? It would have been really funny if you would have just landed on the other platform. I was like, how do I go into the zoom? How do I do the zoom mode? I'm scared. Now, I wonder, can you, like, fuck with these dudes at all? Can we be like, hey, how's it going, bro? They're truly harmless. They're like the dudes at the very start of Dark Souls 1. Hey, man. Does that entice you at all? Is that all their blood? All that right there? That square of oil and moisture? I hope not. Yeah, like in Dark Souls when at the very, very start, of course. When you see all the zombies that have long gone hollow and are, you know, like deranged and mad and are harmless unless you know, get their attention, damage them without killing them, and then later you see the ones that are still dangerous, of course. Well, if nothing else, this is an opportunity for me to redeem myself after some less than ideal situations. Oh, I guess I'm full of shit. No, he's just gonna stand there. Okay. It's the one later that's a little bit scary, or a little bit different. You know, I could game the system. Oh, fucking hell. I pressed the wrong button. I was like, let me bring up my guy and mark him. Which I can still do. Okay, yeah, because I pressed 1. I pressed 2 instead of 1. By the mark, because we want to like get stuff unlocked, right? So I might as well mark them.
Finally, some good news. Let's hit a Savi point.
Rapid scan. Not that that sounds that useful for us. The rapid scan sounds neat, but not like amazing necessarily. Bro's like, man, where'd that fucking girl go? She like fell off the edge. Where is she? He's like panicked. Nervous. Should be nervous. We saved him for... Yeah, we again, it was a mercy kill. It absolutely was a mercy kill. Okay, back to my post where I'm just staring into the abyss. Stare into the abyss until it stares back. And he goes, huh, what's that noise? And then sleep. And then the forever sleep. Dude up there, we already marked him. And then it's one thing to mark, but then to get takedowns on marked boys. And then takedowns on baited boys. Which is never a phrase that I'll regret saying ever. Not in the slightest. Is he locked in place or is he schmoovin'? Okay, he's schmoovin'. Does he do the little jump? Because earlier the guy was doing a little jump. Okay, no little jumps this time. Of monotonous and sad life. So this is what happened last time. I jumped up and then he immediately turned around because he's a fucking cheater. I think what I'm supposed to do probably is jump up here. Stay stealthy. Just little jumpies. Take his ass down. So yeah, if you get him in like the first part of that cycle, or as he's concluding that cycle, you don't have enough time to do the jump up animation and everything else. It's not enough time. But if you can approach him as he's wandering back, the wandering is what you want to do there. Kill.
That's gonna be useful.
Okay. And then of course we know this part. Oop, shit. Yeah, sorry, I jumped prematurely. Question then is what is our reward going to be for what we now have without beyond a shadow of a doubt have confirmed this is definitely an optional path. What does this lead to? What could the payoff possibly be? As we saw this station from afar and it looked awfully ominous and important. Got some like Darth Vader like therapy chamber energy, like the way all the stuff is interconnected. Like his closest advisors would catch a glimpse of him like putting his helmet on. You see like the like wrinkled flesh of his cranium from afar. You're like, ooh, that's kind of fucked. Where the thing collapsed earlier. What is it all about? It is punch. Oh, it's a module. 1 of 3 modulestos to increase Zoe's maximum health. Is this a Italian developer and maybe something was maybe not fully localized to English? Modulesto. I mean, that's cool. Modulesto. They probably meant modules. But I like to imagine that yeah, this was a there's like a localization that wasn't fully complete. It's very cute. That answers that question. Now the other question is what else? Because I think this is where we fell down earlier. Yeah, so there's nothing else here then. I wonder if you knew that spot was coming. If you've played this before, or you could just tell because of your gamer sense, you're like, wait, it'll collapse. You could just do the double jump. Oh, yeah, oh, almost. It kind of locks your controls a little bit. But I wonder if you know what you're doing, if you could just skip that whole sequence. Well, anyway, now that we know, we've gained so much knowledge. Forbidden knowledge, once again. Forbidden illegal gamer knowledge, my favorite kind. Like how you do have an aerial attack, which is kind of cool. I know I keep saying it, but game is purty. Game is real purty. I know Unreal Engine 5, I think 5 specifically, games don't always look purty. Sometimes they look a little scuffed, but I think this one looks quite nice. Heal, and then I did get a new skill. The rapid scan one. Yeah, so Q is the rapid scan. It's only a temporary kind of deal, but it does mark enemies. So if I'm hoping to do more marks and not fuck with bringing the robot out, that is at least something. Fairly inexpensive, which is nice too. We'll take it.
We're good to go.
We are good to go. There we go. Stay stealthy. Stay frosty, as they say. Got a couple dudes. I will do the same thing that I did earlier. And once again, it really seems like there's no downside to having the little fella mark stuff for you. Just don't get too close. And don't, like, shoot at them on the obvious stuff. Get their attention. One dude over here. You do get x-ray vision, but not forever. Get, like, because, yeah, I know that guy's up there, but you don't have, like, giganto x-ray vision. I had to guess I probably shouldn't get in the way of these things. Have them fly into me. As funny as it would be. Don't get too close and don't do anything too suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I wonder if you can tell, like, what stuff they have. Like, is that a sniper guy? He's got, like, a big thingy. Oh, no, he's sad. Never mind. So he's, I think, mostly harmless. I could interact with that, but I think that might, like, get their attention. So maybe I want to hold off and just start dealing with the fellers. And take it one step at a time. Okay. The boys marked. Is there a way to stealthily jump up there? I'm gonna say maybe, but that would be a little bit risky. I think I'll take it this way first. Question is, how far up does this guy reach? And that might start to become an issue if I'm not careful here. If he goes all the way, then we're gonna have trouble. Not go all the way. Go with the takedown. Do I want to try it like a fun mark situation? Tempting. I think I'll just go for the takedown though.
I'll borrow
No need to
this.
overcomplicate things. I was thinking maybe I could, like, lure him into here and, like, sneak him up from behind. Maybe I could have done that approach, but no shame in just ganking him. The old gank and stank. Guy's up there. What I might do... Can I chain baits together? I think he's too far away. I'm thinking if I can bait him and then, like, draw and then, like, make another noise back there and then, yeah, lure him in and you, like, into this little hovel. That'd be kind of cool. I think we're in a relative safe zone right now, so I can get a couple things. Dude up top makes me a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna break that yet because I think that's a full heal. That fella. That's the one that was on that side, yeah. It's not reaching him, unfortunately. Let's go back to this side. Yeah, it's not. It's just a little bit too far. I think it does show the range. I wanted to, like, bring him back. What's that thing? Oh, that's a explosive canister. So I could blow his ass up if nothing else. I think if I take him down, that would allow that little area back there to be more reachable. Don't know of a nifty way to take this guy down stealthily without him seeing the whole darn thing go down. I think going for an explosive takedown might just be the key. I need to take down one of these two guys, and this one is the most obvious one. But far. I'm not surprised he doesn't see me from there. Unless I can get his ass. Can I get his ass? See? No, I want him. I don't want the yellow. I want him to be curious. Oh shit! I just realized I was fucking around too much. Playing with my food. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Almost, but now he's curious. Will he jump down? He might not, actually. Okay, that at least demonstrates his visibility range. But these guys don't jump down. So some of them will, like... be like, oh god, oh fuck, we gotta, like... We gotta chase this ass down. Otherwise, they're just like, nah, you know what? I'm rooted in place. I ain't fucking around. Alright. With the explosives, then. When I do the... yeah, I'll do this thing. There we go. That made noise and it brought a lot of dudes up close. If I could have another explosive right there, that'd be sick. Good to know that when you run an explosion like that, it does get their attention. And then they kind of run around with their dicks inside their own asses, and they're very... actually, there is a second one over there, but it's still a bit far off. I think what they're doing is they're putting their hands to their heads, they're like trying to communicate, but it kind of looks like from afar they're doing like, oh god, like they're freaking out. They killed Bill! He was 2 weeks away from retirement, always 2 weeks away from retirement. Can blow this one up. I'm gonna get the takedown. I know I can do it. He's still in like curiosity mode. Oh, okay, now he's in normal mode. Don't spin around randomly. There we go.
Finally, some good news. Let's hit a Savi point.
Glitched mine. The glitch mine does sound pretty cool. It wouldn't be quiet, but it would potentially for some fun shenanigans where you can like bait them into an explosion, or an explosion causes another. It causes them to like wander into another explosion because of the noise it makes. That can be kind of cool. Mercifully, that doesn't make a ton of noise. Oh, I never did slurp that guy's resources. He is a very roasty, toasty boy. Is approaching, and he might be able to see me from... You've been put to rest. Be sleep, my child. Going to my little safe spot down here. This might be a good opportunity for some marking shenanigans. Marking my territory, that is. Oh shit, you heard that. Or you saw that, rather. I think you would see me. I need to hear my ass, not see my ass. That should count as a baited fella. He was definitely unaware and marked. But if I did my job right, he was also masterfully baited. Sure enough, yeah, 2 out of 5. Those are a little bit harder to get. I find the bait skill is not something I think I am going to go out of my way to use all that often. That's like a bit of a challenge. Ooh, now it's tricky because that guy might be able to see me. I'm actually going to drop back down. So I don't know if he can look, if he's even capable of looking down. I'm gonna make my move right now because if I delay much longer, I'm gonna have a bad time. Kill. There we go. Colonel, I'm dummy thick. The clap of my android ass cheeks. Keep alerting the guards. Good to see Igga Wiggles. Our girl, like, you know, we got a dumpy, but it's a very toned robot dumpy. So it's probably not like that kind of clapping of the dumpy. It's probably like two metal objects to clang together. I could maybe see some like robot clanging. Anybody else? I think it's just like that one duder. It's gonna drop down. Oh, no, I'm wrong. There's 2 duders, although I think the other duder is a sad boy who is incapable of, like, doing shit. I think he just is sad. His personality is he's sad. I might want to play this one safe. I maybe could have gotten up to him. It's the metal... Fucking metal pipe clanging, yeah. Yeah, that's the sign of our ass cheeks. That's the sign of our ass cheeks. The fucking bass boosted, volume boosted metal pipe clanging.
Let's hit a Savi point.
I think now we're out of the danger zone. There's one dude left, but he is a I think the regular. I think he's one of the dudes that he's like mostly non-functional. So when we get to him, we'll just be able to do a stealth takedown. I have a confession to make. I think the metal, the uncomfortably loud metal pipe clanging noise meme. I hate to admit this. You're gonna ostracize me for this. I think it's kind of funny. I think the metal pipe meme is kind of funny. Is it overused? Yeah, probably. Probably, but here you see the problem is I subscribe to a niche philosophical outlook on life. It's a niche philosophy. It's maybe even kind of extreme. It's an extremist philosophy by some measures. It's called loud equals funny. And some would call it a philosophy. Others would call it potentially terminal brain damage. Regardless of what you call it, I suffer from it. Brain damage or funny philosophy, regardless, however you call it, I have it, and I have a bad case of it. So loud equals funny, and well, it's loud. It's loud and stupid, and that's good enough for my fucking monkey brain. Ooh, this is cool. I jump on the little spinny boys. We ride 'em, cowboy. Except I don't know of a lot of cowboys that ride on circular horses. But yes, otherwise, will take us where we need to go. I support the brain rot. Yeah, there's definitely, it definitely is some brain rot shit for sure. Yeah. Also, I'm wrong. I guess I don't know where I'm going. I'm cap. Oh fuck. I thought I could double jump. Okay. Once again, terminal stupid. Just like I was saying, I thought I could double jump out of it. I was like, cool. Where was it? That's taking it. It's not taking you up. It's taking you over there. Alex, you doofus. You dang it. You dang dingus. That's okay. Can I make that? Nah, we gotta play it safe. Boop. And yeah, you can't just double jump out of it. You have to drop down properly, like that. An esteemed individual. Yeah, he's just banging his head on the wall. He is completely harmless, I do believe. Now, I break this. Is that good? No, I feel like I would want to use that zip line, wouldn't I? All right, I'll bite. Yeah. Oh, we could have crushed that one. There was a dude down there. We could have fucking obliterated his ass with that thing if we wanted to. Okay, I thought that was going to be a zip line, so never mind. That's probably going to be a platform we'll need to use. Kill. Get that almost 500 upgrade points. I know we have 2 upgrades available to snag the next time we find a save point. And of course, walk across that little beam. Anything else? Anything else? Is our destination. We'll probably have to be a little bit careful at how we navigate this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we actually don't need to use that as a platform itself. Yeah, if that doesn't drop you down, I'm guessing I can just do one of these. There we go. Anything on this side? I mean, we can use this to jump to there, but I don't know what jumping to there gets us necessarily. Oh, well, I just remembered. We're not necessarily trying to find, like, an exit or anything. We're trying to find is the buttons, like that one. So it's entirely... Now, granted, we probably don't need to walk to these manually. We can probably just fly the little robot guy from afar. Oh, I'll go and do it here. Oh, never mind. I'm full of shit. I'm going up here then. Timer. There we go. This one. Woo! Dropping down. This is here then. Okay, alright. Alright, alright, alright. What is this leading to? Because I think... Actually, hold... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna ride this all the way because... It could be something cool. And by cool, I mean... required. Mission critical is the best kind of cool, apparently.
Are you sure? These transportation devices don't look... stable? Well, I guess there's no other way.
Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. What I was
I
thinking
wonder if that was the route Savi was planning us to take.
is that we were gonna, like, be pressing
Maybe
buttons.
we went completely off track.
But I guess that answers my question then. So yeah, the whole point was a
Good to know.
platforming challenge. Because I was thinking that it was going to be like earlier, you had to like activate some triggers to open up a door. And I saw that guy from afar and I got excited, but I was like, let's do this one step at a time. But now I see the folly of my ways, of my assumptions even. It still begs the question of what the fuck was that for? Maybe you could like use it to crush a bad guy, that'd be very fun. And funny, but not sure it was necessary. We got that thing earlier, yeah. So there's no other like buttons or switches you have to press. Grab onto this guy and hold on for dear life. Yo, AKG, what's up, buddy? Thank you for that raid, my man. We're playing a cool little game called Steel Seed. Kind of like, it's got some Prince of Persia, it's got some Splinter Cell, it's got some Metal Gear Solid. It's a very cool stealthing parkour game. It's very good. It's a very cool little game. I'm liking it a lot so far. Done some Vermintide. AKG, that's one of your classics. That's how I first got to meet AKG. We're doing some Vermintide a couple months ago. Thank you for that raid. Thank you, my mans. It's good to see you. And now we're here. Explore the Descent. That sounds decent to me. It's a cool little game. I'm really enjoying this one a lot. It's very cool. It's a fairly unknown indie game. Not a ton of people have played it. Definitely haven't seen anybody stream it. But I'm really liking it so far. There's a little bit of clunk with the combat, but the stealth systems are very competent. Feels like years. I mean, maybe it was last year. I want to say it was earlier this year, but my sense of these things is kind of all over the place. I can't pretend to know. I can't pretend to know these things. But thank you for the raid. I'm gonna upgrade myself real quick. Let's get the mine. Can I get them both? The little path thingy and the mine. The mine's the one I'm most excited about. We have tools. Hold the R button to bring up the little tools menu. Very nice. The universal ammo type found on enemy corpses, which I guess is similar to like the energy that you fill up. The cost for each one is different. Very cool. And the Ember data will help you improve the tools. Cool stuff. I like it. I like it. So we spent a bunch of monies, but it was worth it. It was worth it. All right, let's go ahead and save. As you can imagine, it is getting kind of late. AKG just raided us, which is super nice. But unfortunately, I do need to wrap it up myself because it is getting kind of late. But I do appreciate you, AKG. That was very nice. Taking care of some stuff, of course. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate AKG. By the way, if you're listening in still, and if any of your viewers have anything, you've probably heard my spiel before. Whenever someone raids, I always like to ask if you have any clips of yours to share, because I appreciate you raiding in. And even though I need to hop off, unfortunately, it's the least I can still offer. At least I can still do to see if there's anything of yours you would like to share with us. Maximum limit reached for now. Yes, I kind of had a feeling. But we can at least purchase that ammo, which is kind of nice. But yeah, no, we are gonna have to wrap it up here, unfortunately. But there's a photo mode. Oh, that's cool. So you could take classy pictures of the protagonist in definitely not compromising photo poses. Can you hide the GUI? You can hide the GUI. That's kind of cool too. So there's a photo mode. All jokes aside, I do appreciate a nice photo mode. I think more games could benefit from it. And from a streamer perspective, a content creator, that kind of thing, it is nice being able to hopefully fairly quickly go into photo mode and see a cool moment and then take a snapshot and use that as a thumbnail. So it's a very easy and convenient thumbnail generator without me having to do the YouTube face like that. Or the Mr. Beast, like, weird, slightly uncomfortable smile. Like he's trying to hold in a questionable fart. But no, this was fun. This is a fun game. And I'm glad I give it a chance. Because, you know, some of you might have heard me saying earlier that it's a little bit weird when, if you're a streamer in particular, you're looking for games to stream, you're looking for games to play. And sometimes if you grab a game that no one will have ever heard of, you know, what will that do for the view count? Will people be inclined to check it out if they've never heard of it? Will it look cool enough to entice them, or will it look a little bit, not to like say that, you know, low effort games are bad, but like, is this yet another Unreal Store asset flip game? You know, that kind of thing. We all know that kind of Unreal Engine game where it's just asset flip the game. What do you expect, right? But I'm very glad we tried this out. I'm glad we tried it out. It's a very cool game. Despite the combat being a little bit jank and the systems being a little demanding with like how you stealth and the kinds of things the bad guys can do and detect, it is satisfying figuring out the limitations, and the game is not overly punishing, which is nice. It's not like when you get spotted, you're just fucked, like, which is how it sometimes is in Metal Gear Solid. Like in Metal Gear Solid, if you get spotted in certain situations, you are in a really bad spot. At least here, if you're smart and reactive enough, you can roll with the punches as they come. And that's not to shit on Metal Gear Solid. I'm just saying, like, some stealth games are brutal. Splinter Cell is a perfect example. If you get spotted in Splinter Cell, Sam Fisher is a badass, but he is not much of a fighter, so you definitely need to be in stealth, and it's like you have to take great pains to do so. No, this was fun. Glad we got to try it out. Thank you again to Lorkit for the review key, and really appreciate you, AKG, with that raid, even though we were wrapping up for the night.